I'm the mojo hojo queen, ruler of the dojo, loser team. Turn a little rumor to a war like a queen. Bow when you talk to me, bow when you talk to me. Mojo hojo queen of messy talk. War queen, strutting.
Be honest with you. Hey, Ronnie, baby, welcome in. Going back to the Rizi situation. Most of them wouldn't have wanted to stay in the room. Damn sure wouldn't have been using it, you know. That's something y'all did not know. On the back end, this person was so intertwined about whether or not she was alive. It was ridiculous. Like, we used to have knockout, dragouts, and y'all on the front. And this the crazy part. Y'all was on the front end telling me, "Oh, Key, you doing too much. You're doing too much." And I'm like, only reason I'm doing too much because I'm making the national news. That's the only reason I cared to know if she. But this person, who really wasn't making national news or anything, wasn't blamed for anything necessarily, was wrapped up tight and literally told me, and never mind, I won't even say what she told me. Because unless I can go back and look through the thread and see if I can prove that she said it. I don't want to say it out loud. But I remember thinking, damn, that's insensitive. That's quite insensitive. So it was just things like that was, you know, that was kind of some like, I never seen someone who's seen that in war want to keep discussing that. That was kind of odd for me, and was so wanting to know. And matter of fact, I think when the TMZ article came out and confirmed it a few weeks ago, I called her and she didn't answer, and I just texted her. I said, she truly is, because I want to be like, now you can let it go, okay? Hey, Kiana, welcome in. You can let it go, because you don't wrap this shit up in your head like, yeah. So that exactly detach. I would have expected her to detach from it and be like, I don't know what y'all got going on. I don't want to see that. I want to hear about that shit. But just every single day, I know she's not. That's her. She's doing that. She's kicking your ass. That's her on that post on YouTube. And I'm like, I don't care. I mean, Key, look at the character over the years. Y'all expect differently. She literally put a jack. Yeah. 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 Yep. So, you know, stuff like that was always, you know, peeking in the back of my mind. Like, why haven't you detached if you've cut people down and you liked the girl? Because you came to me to ask me to make sure I don't come back at her when she was coming at me, to calm it down. So you took a liking to her. I saw you many times take up for her. But the minute you saw her, that ending, you went into straight combat mode. If that wasn't weird, I don't know what the fuck was, because most people would have said, damn, I've seen this in war, but I didn't think I would see this as a civilian, especially from someone who I've talked to. Did anybody catch that? Did anybody catch that? So it's things that are, thank you. It's things that are not making sense to me. Then she's so many occupations in this so-called military. She had some, yeah. Yeah. So I just don't know. Something is not adding up. But, you know. Okay, no problem. But when you can always contact the if you don't believe, you can always contact the Veteran Administration Office, and they'll tell you if nurse, accountant, GYN, doctor, sniper. Now I know you lying. There's no way. Hey, beekeeper. There's no way. There's no way. I think what kind of they said not GYN doctor. Y'all is full of shit. But like, okay, I got I guess you call her sister-in-law because she's my god brother's wife. Now she during Gulf War, she used to literally have to take on a plane cash money in a briefcase. She used to have to take the cash over there, right, to do what they had to do. But that was her job. My brother, because my goddad used to pick on him, he used to say he's a pencil pusher, right? He used to be like, your butt sit in the office and da-da-da-da. Because my goddad was a vet as well. But they both, because one thing's for sure, every veteran that I know, if they go to work, they go to work for the feds. Because it's like asking for candy. They're going to give it to you. Right? I never seen someone not work for the feds who's a veteran. Both my brother and my god brother and my god sister work for the feds right now. My grandfather, he worked for the feds. As opposed when the post office was still under the feds. What if you find out she's the one running all the blank pages? Wouldn't shock me. Wouldn't shock me at all. Wouldn't shock me at all. But yeah, to be doing intel and things like that on people. Your uncle became a principal. Yeah, like they usually do something, public. My husband wanted to get far away from that life when he got out, correct. Okay, Brina. Y'all look at what Brina typed. And okay, thank you, Brina, for typing that. Because that's one of the reasons why, again, you need to always make sure someone is a veteran. Because that's the thing. So many people care about veterans. I'm one of them. So many people care about veterans. And they make special assessments for them. Whether it be 10% off, whether it be a free meal on this day, whether it be, da-da-da-da-da. All kind, like she said, she's free wig. Wigs are $200. Was you trying to be funny with? Okay, never mind. But anyway, we're gonna believe that was a serious message. But yeah. So free. Well, the wig can be $200. Yeah, they high. Wigs can be $200 to $700 to $800. So. Okay, cool. Thank you. All right. Because I was just putting 2 and 2 and it was making 4. It really was making 4 in that situation. I was just like, okay, but good. It's right. I get you. I thank you. I'm sorry, Brina. You was being 100%. At first, I really did think you was being 100%, what you really are. But for a brief, when I thought about how much wigs cost, and I thought about how much that person paid for the wig that they had, I was like, was Brenda trying to let her know? Holler at me. Okay, got it. We're going to be back on the right accord. Brenda meant it in good jest. I believe she meant it in good jest. So any foolishness was my foolishness. Okay? So here we go. But yeah, so that's why it is good. And that's why you can contact the Veteran Administration to see if someone is actually a vet. Because if they're out here portraying themselves to be a veteran and getting this benefit and that benefit and that benefit and this benefit, and they're not, and also the VA wants only the veterans who have a medical discharge, a honorable discharge, and they don't mind even with the other than honorable discharge that those people receive, benefits for serving the country. But if you get a dishonorable, they don't want you. They don't want you doing for them. They don't even really want them getting a job if you get a dishonorable. So that's why, you have to be very, very careful when you state, hey, veterans get this and veterans get that and veterans get this. Before you give it out to that veteran, you may want to check, but you can always check with the Veterans Administration to see if someone has served our country. Okay. So yeah, there's a lot of red flags on a lot of things that are peeking out to me. You was medically discharged. Yeah, I have a ton of clients that were medically discharged. And I got a good guy friend. He did 3 tours in Afghanistan. And now this boy did 3 tours, went and worked for the Federal Bureau of Prisons. He now works for himself. You're welcome, Kim Beans. He now works for himself, but he worked for the Federal Bureau of Prisons. But if I have a vet that I come across and they either not getting any disability at all, or they're getting like 10%, 30%, which is kind of I sneeze every now and again, and the VA will give you 10%, right? If you tell them like I sneeze. And that was another thing when she said that she didn't get any, and I'm like, by the way you behave, bitch, you are 100%. And when she said she doesn't get, I was like, I don't know one veteran who came out of there right that is not getting something. I used to deal with a cop. Do dishonorable discharge vets, do they still get, they don't get nothing. They don't get nothing. When I say nothing, they can't use nothing. They ain't get no GI Bill for school. They ain't get no, I can't help them when it comes to a VA loan, nothing. And then they ask you that on the application, have you, are you military, honorable or dishonorable? And back in the day, I don't know if they still do that now, but back in the day, if you checked off dishonorable or your job found out dishonorable, you didn't get the job. You didn't get the job. Many companies, and I want to say companies can use that as a means of saying, we don't want to hire you. And there's nothing no one can do about it. Because again, it's the feds. So why would the feds help, right? So yeah, dishonorable means you didn't do right. You got the hell on and got out of there. Well, they got you out of there. Exactly. You act like a donkey. So why would a job? That's just like your the government is giving a job referral. You can't be rehired. We dishonorable, not only did we, to get a dishonorable discharge. I knew people, I got a friend of mine that, he come from a wealthy family and he did not want to stay. And reportedly, now the room on the street, I don't know if it's true or not, but reportedly his family paid to get him out of there without a dishonorable. That's what the word on the curb was. So you have people that because that's the worst thing. That's like one of the worst things ever, to get dishonorable discharge from the military. So no, you're not getting no VA benefits, period. You got to watch how you move with veterans. Absolutely, veterans don't play. But let me tell you something about veterans. They are some of the most, when I say they believe in camaraderie, they believe in it. And veterans like you to be about your word. I don't know what it is that the government teaches them. I don't know if it's that, hey, you got to be up on time. You got to be at this place. I don't know what it is, but whatever you tell a vet, do it. And see, I'm so like that. if I promise you something, I follow through with my promises, or I can't sleep at night. It just bothers me. So that's one of the reasons why it works well with me doing loans for veterans. You know what I mean? Because when I tell them something and I bank on it, and I can literally call 3 or 4 vets right now and they'll tell y'all she the truth. Because there were other lenders that told them things and I was like, that wasn't true. This is da 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 da. Yeah, it's called integrity. They big on that. And when I tell you, all you need is one good vet. I've had the vet I just told y'all about who did 3 tours in Afghanistan and went to work for the Federal Bureau of Prisons before he started his own business. When I tell you, if he called my phone right now, I already know what it's about. He's standing somewhere and somebody mentioned house and he just immediately calls me. This man will call me with so many different people on the phone. It's ridiculous. He'll call me with the comedian. What's the guy, Desi, who we talking about? Palais. He don't call me. He's actually his trainer. And he done called me with Desi on the phone. He done got some of everybody. You know what I mean? He like, listen, I got somebody for you. I got somebody for you. Yeah, they don't play. You got to keep your words with that. That's they big kahuna. Thank you, Kim Beans. I appreciate you. Yeah, so that's a big thing. And sometimes, you know, if you used to dealing with veterans, you watch people and you realize some of these people, you know. And then I heard yesterday when someone said she retired. I actually believed that at first. I was like, well, you know, maybe she's kind of, because she retired. She stayed in there a long time. She said, no, I did 3. I think she said did 3 or 4 years. I was like, that's how you did? Okay, so this you. You like this because of you. Okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. But yeah, I started observing, you know, when people say, oh, they thought I was their friend when I'm really Petty's and Nitra's friend. No, darling, you thought that I thought that you was my friend. I never thought that because of exactly what you said. Yeah, she acts like like someone who's been in it a while. Well, I'll say this: she doesn't act like one because again, the hiding of the GUN that was very non-vet to me. But the going off the rank, the just getting your mind wrapped on one thing, like how she was on Glock. I was like, can you please get off the hamster wheel? Get off the goddamn hamster wheel about Glock. Like, what's up? And then she was on the hamster wheel about Rizi and, you know, and I'm like, off the hamster wheel. And I'm sure whoever's dealing with her on the back end right now, my God help you. Because she's on the hamster wheel about my ass. She was on a hamster wheel about Erica and Slim and Poetic and 6 Footer. And it's like, in the grand scheme of things, does it matter? So that hamster wheel thing was very veteran, like retired veteran for me. But everything else, I was like, all the best, I know don't do that. All the best, like that whole intel thing, and I run intel. Them folks be trying to forget that bullshit. And again, I have never heard a vet say that they ran intel when they was in. I just never. Most of them looked at their jobs like they were 9 to 5. They really did. They just looked at their jobs like they were 9 to fucking 5. That's it. That's all. Lady, thank you. Y'all. Am I being real? Most veterans looked at their daily job while in as a fucking 9 to 5, and they are. Thank you, V Delight. These are thank you. That's all they looked at it as. It was somewhere they was assigned this position, and they did that shit from 9 to 5. And they no different than y'all going to the call center. Y'all going to the they don't do. That's why I was like, something ain't right here. Something is just not right here. To always discuss what your positions was in there is really weird. Wait, Kappa Brad, or how many bodies she has with a vet? Is that something? When Rizi did whatever, she was in my panel that night and she was like, it's not real. She was like, I've cut a lot of them down. And I was like, who the fuck I don't know one vet that can discuss that. Not one. Not one that would have stayed and compared the two. I don't, Nope. So it was just a lot of different little things. Like, again, you're always talking about the jobs that you had in there. Them motherfuckers looked at that shit like them was 9 to 5, shawty. Like it was 9 to 5s. any DEATHs that they saw, they don't discuss. They do everything in their power to not remember. And anything that gives them an inkling, thank you, darling, anything, wait, I didn't know, they can't discuss. They can't discuss their jobs in there? It all depends on their security level. It all depends on it. Let me tell you something. Those who have security levels, that's the first thing they're going to tell you. And that's your code for leave me the fuck alone. Thank you, Thank you, Dr. Yeah, they don't. Ask a vet who had a security level. They're going to be like, nah, my security level don't allow me to discuss those type of things. Yeah, they just don't do that. The only reason I knew my godbrother's wife, that was hers, was after Good Morning Top Flight, after she was back on safe ground. I think his sister mentioned it, but she doesn't talk about it. Matter of fact, she goes off the hinges. I don't even have a discussion with her about the military, child. Last discussion me and that woman had about the military, we was talking about where you can live, like how they give you the 4 options. And she was like, I live where I want to live. And I was like, not necessarily. And she was like, yes, I do. And I was like, well, yes, I did, because she's retired now. She was like, yes, I did. And I was like, they give you options, but ultimately you wait and wonder which one you gonna get, you know what I mean? And boy, I was like, you know what? Let's let this go. Because she's very type A like me. And I was like, how about we just let this go? Did she work in mortuary? I don't know. I know social work, which is weird to me because I don't understand how people who work in that could literally intentionally decide of a person who would want to take their life, that I want to humiliate them so much so that if they want to take their life, great, because that's their choice. I ain't never seen no shit like that in my life. Hospital administrator. Nope. Y'all got a lot of lies. Nope. I'm gonna flat out tell you, nope. So there's that. When that guy was scamming for money for his child, she said that she had been in the hospital admin. She had seen John Q like the rest of us, and that's how she knew that was some bullshit. Because anybody who had seen John Q knew that was some bullshit. Okay? As a sorcerer, I don't believe that for 1 second, shaking my head. Thank you. Never heard one animal on that farm, did you? What farm? What farm? Let me ask you something. Do y'all think Louis Farrakhan would be able to live in Willacoochee, Georgia? Do y'all feel Louis Farrakhan would be able to live somewhere where he is 95% Caucasian? Answer me that. And now, and here's the thing. Louis Farrakhan, from what I remember in that past times, they used to hire white people to be their attorneys. But they still was anti, you know. I ain't gonna say he's anti-white, but I'm just saying he's pro-black. Pro-black. Let me ask y'all this. How does someone who is truly as anti-white as her live where there's literally 200 other black people? Can somebody please tell me that? And stay anti. Does anybody have an answer for that? Because I mean, I grew up in Covington, right? And I like to say Covington, Georgia is, in my opinion, one of the least, okay, check my gift code. Okay, thank you. Y'all are gonna find out that there's some of the, what I find interesting at the Llama Network, we just got a bunch of dumbass grown people with leaders. It's really weird. Especially that everybody's assigned one. That's crazy. That was just weird to me. Thank you. In honor of her, I'm sending Cap because y'all don't find out these people named themselves Cap for a reason, because every fucking thing they've told y'all about themselves is Cap. And there's that. These people are capped out like a motherfucker. Very capped out. And y'all gonna find out. And I think that's the sad part. Because one thing I know about y'all, as soon as y'all hear that there are some cases, y'all go pull them cases. Y'all go pull them transcripts. Y'all go pull whatever y'all feel. And a lot will come out in those transcripts. A lot will come out in those transcripts. And y'all are going to be like, wow, okay, there we go. So, yeah, a lot of people be real capped out. What about head? I got my rest. Girl. That be sitting right here on red. And my husband like, what is that? I'm like, mind your business. Any alcohol in it? No, sir. So, y'all gonna find out these people really named themselves the proper name because they capped out like hell. And I mean like hell. The one thing that, I am afforded that, that's why I don't give a damn about tomorrow night. The one thing that I am afforded is, well, I give a damn because, it's illegal. It's illegal to threaten to expose people. It's illegal to expose people. So it's illegal. But my thing is that begins everything. So, and it begins to bring out what's the truth. The truth comes out after tomorrow night. The truth comes out. So, and you guys are going to be amazed at what you find out. Do you think she's actually going to go live and spill her dirty laundry? No, she's supposed to be spilling mine and my husband's, from what I was told. Because I was told that, I think somebody, a mistress of my husband is making a debut. Let me tell y'all something about Tony Beasley. Chad, that man, if he really believed that a mistress of his would be showing up to speak with her tomorrow night, I would be on an airplane right now. I would be headed to Phuket because that's like an 18-hour flight. So, I would definitely miss the show. And then by the time, I get rubbed on in Phuket. Hey, darling, love you. I get rubbed on in Phuket for about 5 days. He's going to say, see, That person was over there talking to Kappa. I had you in Phuket. Which, see, my husband is shiesty. He that type of dude. He that type of dude. He'd be like, see, think about it. She was over there. You over here. You see what I'm saying? You got to do the way the cost out. That's why them hoes be talking. Because they know my husband game, his mouth game is the truth. And I mean the truth. So the fact that he hasn't literally told me, hey, babe, check out some flights, or hey, lets me know ain't nobody coming. That he actually knows. Now they can make up some people, which tells me we won't see their face. But yeah, I know him. Thank you, baby. I know that man. I know him. If he was anywhere near shaking in his boots about the fact that somebody that he was or is messing with could come and talk to Kappa Dappa and tell them about him, I would be on an aeroplane. Right now. Right now, I would be on an aeroplane. There would be flowers. Ain't no fly good ain't in here, but these doggone. That's all this him. Some crunch and munch. And Chad, please. I know how Tony cheats. I know how he cheats. I know how he writes. I know his talk game. How he talk to people. Baby, y'all don't want me to tell y'all the story. Baby. There was a message came to me. I read. I said, yep, that's him. He wrote that. Thank you, Ready Girl. He wrote that. I ain't even need to ask. You wrote that, buddy. I know how you abbreviate certain words. I know you. Been dealing with you for 30 years. 30 years. So anyone that I know how he cheats from a wife is insane. Absolutely. Yep. Because you know why it's insane? Because he know how I cheat too. The person who called me and said, Auntie, somebody's supposed to, Uncle, now they pissed off about it because they love their Uncle Tony. Uncle Tony, somebody from Uncle Tony is supposed to be going on Kappas. And I said, baby, please, that won't happen. It won't be a truthful person because I know how he get down. I know him. And they said, cheated. Oh, back in the day. To my knowledge, he ain't cheating now. I'm gonna tell you one of the reasons why I'm way out there. I'm out there. Like I've been on TMZ and Shade Room and Baller Alert. I'm out there. So he would have been pushed me in. He'd have been tried to figure out to get me some hobbies that didn't include me being public if he was doing something. I know him. I drink the syrup with just the ice. I put 2 pumps of vanilla, 2 pumps of blue, and then I have the ice already in the cup, and I put the 2 pumps in, and I fill it the rest with water. So it's helping me get my water intake in, because I was doing them packets, and them packets is straight, but for some reason my back always hurts when I do those flavor packets that don't have any calories. Them things taste good. Now Crystal Light used to taste like shit. But these are pretty good. The new ones they come out with all the different, every flavor you can think of. But when I fill one of these up, if I do this for 3 days straight with one of them packets, I start having backaches. So I haven't figured that out. I haven't had a backache doing these little flavor pumps in water. But yeah, so I've been loud and proud on the internet for about, I've been on the internet since 2009. I think May or June 2009, I was on Facebook terrorizing. But again, I was terrorizing in my town because kidney colic, you gotta tell me about that. Because Facebook, unlike TikTok, keeps you local. So all your husband or wife got to do is go cheat in another town. They'll never find your spouse on the internet if they only on Facebook. Somebody got to alert them, like, your wife on Facebook. That's the only time. And I went all those years terrorizing. Not one person came in my inbox talking about my husband. Not once. And homeboy was cheating. Not one time. So That's the thing. Like, men know how to do it. They're like, okay, well, either I'm gonna deal with someone who don't do Facebook, or I'm gonna go, you know what I'm saying, somewhere where they pass wouldn't cross. They be knowing what they're doing. And sometimes they just do some dumb shit and they don't give a fuck. You can be looking dead in the person's face that they cheating with. And you make sure they do the same. Make sure you make them look in the face that you cheating with too. Hello. If he cheated, what was the benefit? Does that have Cappa exposed? Hello. I've been terrorized since 09, baby. Them people were so happy some of them were so happy when I came over here. Cause they was like, oh, she letting up off our ass. Cause it's one thing for us to be over here on, it's 5,000 of us over here and we terrorizing each other. But when you think about it, if you terrorizing in your hometown and you the one person everybody can, all they gotta do is send me the info and I'm gonna take it on Front Street. And let everybody, y'all know so-and-so did such and such. That was me. And so when that little situation happened with me last year, I got a chance to see how it feel to have your shit all out in the open. And so I was like, I ain't gonna terrorize my community no more. I'm not gonna put all their business in the street no more. Cause they were happy to put mine in the street. It was like, we finally got your ass. We finally got you. So yeah, I saw how it felt last year, but I had been doing it to people since 09. Hello. But nah, I don't know why she wants to do that tomorrow. I don't know why she feels the need that she's got to bring his mistress. That's what I heard. I haven't seen anything, but that was the word on the curb. But yeah, my little TikTok niece said, do she know it ain't gonna do nothing but get you? But you be like, okay, let me go get me a man. That's my option. My option ain't gonna be none of that. Not none of that. None of that. None of that. My option is like, so and so is kind of handsome. So I don't know what she thinks she's gonna come because I'm not gonna cry. I'm Mary J. Blige, baby. Not gonna cry, not gonna shed one tear. You better know you better know who you married. You better know who you're dealing with. So yeah, for the off brand that he wound up getting somebody who actually knows Kappa and would tell his business, he's got to deal with those consequences, not me. Those are his, not me. And I think one of the other things, Kappa don't, well, she should know because she used to be like, Kiana, you tell all y'all business. I was like, yeah, because I don't give a shit. But when Tony used to get mad with me when he would get caught, because I would tell everybody. And he hate that. I'm like, I ain't do that. You did it. So why I got to keep it a secret? The fuck? It's not happening. It's not happening. So yeah, if she brings somebody out, they're going to be on him. But, you got to do legal things to say, this ain't what I wanted. I didn't want you to do that. I didn't give you permission to do that. It's a crime in your state to do that. But if you do that, you got to deal with the consequence. But you thinking that I'm going to ball in the corner and cry? I'm just going to go straight to the DA's office, which I've already, never mind. So, there's that. So, again, I don't give you permission to do it. I unequivocally don't. I think it would totally emotionally destroy my husband. Not me, but him. If you bring his mistress on, it would destroy him. Because he deals with men who don't deal with cheaters in business. Yep. My husband, and that really changed his life too. Y'all get y'all husbands around men whose business practice is they don't do business with cheaters. Because, yeah. Y'all got to remember now, my husband is a Leo. Remember what Heartbreaker said? Heartbreaker said, I be wanting to eat y'all ass up, but my supporter said if I do, I'm going to cut the money off. So therefore, I ain't doing it. So he's a Leo. So his whole thing, I deal with these men who are adamant. And one of his main business partners literally lives here in Georgia, but goes home to his wife in Florida every weekend. And I'm like, damn, that's crazy that they don't have no cheating issues. Like, he don't believe in it. He don't deal with people. And that's one of Tony's main business partners. So expose him if you want to. Expose him if you want to. And it costs him these deals that he do. Yeah, you gonna feel that. So why not have him stop cheating then? I'm gonna have him stop cheating. Me. Because if I could have him stop, I would have never had him start. But I can tell you one of the things I did do, because this is what my mom used to say. You can in the things that you do, you know what I'm saying? You can, how did she put it? I'm gonna give you the word. I used to love to hear her say that. Basically, she was saying in your actions, and the thing, and this was anything. It wasn't just about cheating. It was about getting people who think they getting away with something, they keep doing something. And so she was like, oh, break your ass up. There you go. She would say, I break his ass up from that. This is how you break them up from that. And that's how, and I teach my kids, like, you can break them up from that. When they had friends that went through right, I said, break them up. So that was her thing. She would always say, you can break them up. So one of the things you can do to break, if a man loves you, he's going to do things like trying to buy you, buy back your affection, buy his way back in. So if he cheat, you make sure that it's some shit that's going to hurt his bank account and going to put him back, set him back. And then he has to say to himself, okay, I know I don't want to go nowhere. I know I don't want to leave. But is this worth me paying tens of thousands of dollars to try to get her? And matter of fact, I ain't gonna never get the same her again. And I still gotta hear every time she get mad, well, what about such and such? So is it worth it? So when you learn how to do that, but again, try that on a man who really wants you, because you try that on somebody else, they're gonna be like, all right, bye. Yeah. But you can break them up. You can break them up from that. You can. It's a way to break. Sometimes the way to break their ass up is cheat better. That's a good way. Cheat better. Cheat better. And I'm going to tell you, the dope girls know how to do that. Because once you become a dope girl, you become a dope girl. If that makes sense. Anybody know about that? I watched, dope girls growing up who dealt with guys who sold drugs. She went from one drug guy to the next drug guy, and what she would do, she would go to his rival. If he went and bought a Benz, the other one went and bought a, you know what I'm saying? One bought a Beamer, the other bought a Benz. Let the one who bought a Beamer cheat. She go talk to the one who got the Benz, and that would irk the fuck out of him. So guess what? If he ever got her back, he was like, you know what? I already know I gotta cut it out, because she's a dope girl now. She's just gonna go. She's in the league. So cheat back and cheat better. That'll break their ass up. So no, you can't stop them, but you can make them think twice before doing it, 2 or 3 times before doing it. So no. But no, people are gonna be people, and they're gonna do a lot of people are gonna do what they saw growing up. If a lot of these people who had wonderful parents, but their dad was a whole cheater, they think that's normal. They think it's normal to, and I know a lot of people like this, and this is not Tony's situation, because Tony's parents broke up when he was younger, when he was like 8 or 9, I think. But I know guys who their dad was an amazing father. His name was all over the fucking streets because he was cheating, right? But he bought their mom, gave their mom, So some of the men, and they, that's their mentality. Like, I'm gonna take care of my wife, I'm gonna take care of my kids, but I'm gonna do me. I know so many guys like that. They think it's normal. So that's their normal life. Their mama never got her lick back. Their mama, at least they never knew that she got her lick back. Some of these women, some of these guys I know, they don't know their mama got their lick back, but I heard about it. But yeah, so all men don't cheat, but they are. I'll never say all. I don't even like that, because it is for the guy who turning down coochie all day long. That ain't fair to him. You know what I mean? But I will say, the better a man is to his wife and kids, the bigger his stock is. And this is sick, but it's true. Women want a man who is good to his wife and kids. That's who they want to cheat with. Because women have it in their mind, I'm going to replace her. The car he bought her, he's going to be buying me cars. The clothes he always, the coats, I'm going to get them. Not realizing that men are a lot like that. They know who they want to spoil. They know who they want to this and that. They put us in boxes, lady. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I know some of their mamas. Their mamas was definitely, what's her name? Maya from Best Man. Didn't even know she had got her look back, but the old people that did know, I happen to be sitting around. It's one thing for a man to cheat, but when the woman does it, his ego is shot. Destroyed. When I say destroyed. My God, today destroyed. So, yeah. So that's why I said she can expose him. I personally don't want her to, and he damn sure probably don't want her to. Oh, I know he don't want her to because it could cause him business deals. Because again, there's a lot of men. Y'all see Charlamagne them like that. It's who else? It was a few more celebrities that have come out and said they don't do business with men who cheat. Period. Because their whole mentality is this. If you cheat on a person who's technically you and them are one soul, not one soul, but one body, what in the hell I got coming? What I got coming? If you're a cheat on a person you lay next to, you made vows with, you're responsible for, what I got coming? Why would I want to do business with you? And according to Charlamagne them, ever since they started doing deals that way, it has been much better. Their business has skyrocketed once they started doing business with other men who do not cheat, who make it a habit of not cheating. So he has been dealing with this man now, the main one, like I was telling you about, the guy who goes to Florida every weekend. They have been doing business together for a little over a year, because I'll never forget last year we got invited, because he's actually a minister too. We got invited to his family's Easter program where he preached. And told him, I was like, I do Easter at my house. I cook, I this, I that. He was like, no, we gotta go. And we hightailed it. And boy, I was kicking and screaming because I always cook. So we wound up driving to Florida on Easter morning last year at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and going to the service and then driving right back. So we was on the road on Easter Sunday last year for 13 hours. But yeah, he's doing business with someone who do not believe in doing business with cheaters. So there's that. But anyway, back to these people being concealing in this. Well, and my thing is this: we're an open carry state, right? So you said, okay, I have it right, and we do have reciprocity with Illinois. So your whole thing is, I came to Illinois, but it came to Georgia from Illinois, and I can tote my thing. But can you conceal it though? That's the question. Can you conceal it, or do you have to open carry it when you bring it across state lines? Of course she goes back. Did she go anywhere? No. Can anybody answer that? So these are the details that I've been inquiring about for the last couple of days with law enforcement. Do you get to cross state lines with a weapon and conceal it? You do? You can conceal it? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Now, prototype, I'm going to eat your ass up if I find out different. I've been waiting on Law enforcement to let me know. Since we gonna play. Y'all know how I play. Big Spike said, hell no. Because I mean, to me, it just doesn't make sense to have it for your safety in an open carry state, but don't openly carry it. Does that make sense? Does that make sense? I answered the question. To be in an open carry state, but don't openly carry it. Now, Key, how you start dragging this lady online, but then want to run to the law? She responded, no, they ran to the law first. Remember? South Carolina's open. Yeah, down south going to be open carry. Period. Just period. Period. Yeah. So it doesn't make sense to, in an open carry state, conceal your weapon. You got to have a concealed permit state to state. Like I said, I've already been given that information that Illinois don't have a reciprocity with us. So if I have one here, I can't go to Illinois with mine. If you come from Illinois, you can openly carry here, but again, it must be in your car. It's a few things that the law states even when you come here. And I'm told you can't conceal it. That's what I'm told by law enforcement. But I'm waiting for a true. Well, you just wait a damn minute, prototype. You just got through saying you can conceal it. That's what you just said now. What? Come up. It got to be crazy. Got to be Big Snipe. Got to be crazy. Two things can be true. That's not true. That's not true. If this law says we have a reciprocity with you because we're Georgian, we believe you should be able to, defend yourself and feel safe, whatever. But you do not, as an outsider, get to come here and conceal that weapon. You don't get to take it on your person everywhere you go. It must be locked away in your vehicle. It must be in the vehicle that you travel in. I don't think y'all paying attention. Yes, I think you can't. Maybe she's scared to open carry. Well, she shouldn't be. She should be scared to conceal, because that could be the problem. Did you break the law coming here and concealing it? Thank you. They're getting open carry mistaken with concealed carry. Thank you. And you guys got to remember, there was a message that said to me, it's going to be a shit show, but I'm here for it. So you already expected rah-rah. Even if it hadn't been with you, you expected that it was going to be a violent place. Concealed is a whole different game. A whole different game. And no state, you hear me? I know, I got a lot of, I've had it since my, I had it here when I was a kid. And then it started coming here. But those of you who've been here, you know the story about the lady telling me. And I thought she was talking about, like, you know, the lady who taught me about the Bible, whatever. But now as this gray just keep coming, it'll come back. I don't care how much I diet. I don't care. So I just, now I'm at a point where I'm like, maybe it's to remind me. But I always had it. It was always here. People used to part my hair when I was a little girl. Like, you got a lot of gray hair. Oh, you so wise. I'm like, okay. But yeah, so now it's just front and center here. So, because you are coming from based on Georgia and her state rules, right? No, wherever you are, you're under the jurisdiction of that state. You're not making no sense. No state is going to tell you you can come in our state and conceal your weapon. Listen to yourself and think about that. Think logically. Don't think I want to fit in and I'm scared. Think logically. What's the purpose of states allowing you to have a weapon? For you to protect yourself and feel safe. What is one of the ways for you to feel safe? To have your weapon at your disposal, quickly able to get to it. Imminent threat. Right? Quickly, boom. Do you think your state would be like, okay, yeah, you can come in, you can conceal, and guess what? When this imminent threat, you need to be able to lift this dress up, get to your thigh, and y'all don't listen to you. Y'all don't think. Y'all literally do not think. Y'all see my thigh? Y'all don't think. Y'all are sitting here saying, oh yeah, you can cross state lines with a GUN and conceal it. How, pray tell, are you supposed to explain that away to the police? Thank you, Clark. How, pray tell, are you supposed to explain that to the police? I came 10 hours away and I'm hiding this weapon. I'll wait because I'm not a gun enthusiast. So for those of you who are, and usually military people know that. I'll wait. Chloe, you want to play them some while they getting their answer together?
Bust out laughing, but I was like, to be doing this shit out loud like that, and everybody knows that I did a whole rebrand and changed my name today. You gotta be fucking crazy.
I'm listening.
So yeah, I'm glad I cleared it up too, because I ain't gonna lie, I was getting ready to forget about it. Someone was like, oh yeah, don't forget to address Ray as, I'm sorry, Ray Mina Unfiltered. What the fuck, bitch? Okay, if everywhere you go, you see the same name.
I'm about to be Suburban Unfiltered.
Something ain't right. Her ass been watching. Like I said, she been watching from the outside. Ain't no fucking other than
Tell me I'm not about to troll her for 24 hours.
Everybody over here. They claim that you don't fuck with this side because you can't deal with the energy over here, but you always know everything, and now your name is mine, bitch. You are over here. And it's crazy that it happened as soon as I fucking left. Like I said, I'm not stupid. Oh, I wasn't even talking about Ray when I said that, but yeah, that could be right. Oh, I know that was a very broad statement. I'm not stupid. I'm still directing her ass. But I definitely heard you loud and clear. Loud and clear.
And still
Hey, AJ.
Hey, baby. Very broad and still very specific, honey.
Hi.
Hey, Jen.
I'm sending you a hug through the box. This is AJ. I'm sending you a
Who's
hug.
with me? Who wants to be?
I came up here really quick just to say,
Suburban.
for people that can't see AJ in the box, you guys gotta swipe out and then just come right back in. A bunch of us are having the same issue. I'm gonna drop down. AJ, send in hugs.
Thank you, baby. I ain't got no camera on. Y'all ain't got to swipe out. Stay right here. I just came to say I'm grateful. I just came to say.
No, they couldn't see the boxes, AJ. They couldn't see the boxes, baby. That's what.
No, but she said she ain't gonna be that long anyway, so they ain't gonna have time to swipe out. That's what the fuck she said.
No, it's not.
Okay, but my girl, you loud.
All right, y'all. Jen. I'm glad to know y'all ain't fucking girl. That's all I wanted. Oh, and to tell you to get your ass in gear. If you're not gonna address it, and you're gonna ignore the haters, then don't address it and ignore the haters.
Yeah, no, I'm ignoring everybody else. Like I said, it's the same old fucking reads. That shit is tired. As far as Thanos as, I'm going to be filing the police report as soon as I get his information because he needs to stop fucking mentioning me. Like, he's creeping me the fuck out.
Oh, yeah, did y'all hear what Thanos said about AJ?
And let everybody know that I'm not gone. Like, I needed a break.
I know he made a video about AJ. Did y'all see that?
Who, Thanos?
Yeah.
It's on his page.
It's on his page. I seen it this morning. I was like, what the hell? And everybody was in the comments saying,
You muted.
oh, shit. I think that
For my daughter's birthday.
Bella, was you on the phone or is you talking to us?
No, I'm talking to
money
AJ.
off of the line.
Thanos made a video about you. Did you know?
My bad. What you said, Bella?
Thanos made a video about you. You didn't hear about it?
Yeah, I heard Thanos make a video. I heard my video, and I responded.
Oh, okay.
You didn't hear me respond?
No. See, I done missed it. Oh,
Oh, girl, I ate Thanos the fuck up.
damn. Okay.
What did the video say?
I seen it this morning. I just thought about it. Slipped my mind.
Y'all, she's still on She Goes piano, so she multitasking.
Turn it up, Tess.
So, yeah, he made a whole long-ass video, child. When I say long-ass video, like with some sad-ass music in the background, the only thing that is really sad is the fact that an inmate that needs to be focused on reading is focused on me and my life. And I don't give a fuck what he do because he's weird. So, yeah. Only reason why I know about that because I got a clip of Kev playing it, and this nigga was talking about me too. I was like, of course. What else do you expect? And the fact that he talking about priorities and he's doing all this from a motel is crazy to me too. Like, again, this shit, craziness. Yeah, fuck all of them. Fuck all of them.
Live in a motel?
Yeah, you remember that clip of them showing him fucking showing the background and he had the key lock on the door with the cheap ass curtain? And he was able to determine that he was living in a motel? That was when the Billy shit happened. Girl. You cut out, AJ. And I mean it. Get up my nerves. Let's say what happened. Girl, how many pages you got? Why am I following you?
Kev the comic that lived in a hotel, not Thanos.
No, I said Kev the comic living in the motel. I was talking about him streaming the live. He was streaming Thanos. I said he agreeing with everything Thanos saying, talking about people priorities need to be in check, and he's doing all this from a motel.
Oh, God.
Yeah. There's a lot of niggas on me right now, girl. I was like, y'all is crazy. Yes, child. But yeah, it's been a crazy 24 hours. And I just want the focus to be back on Shaded. I was like, let me go back on that because all these people calling and checking on me. I don't need y'all to check on me. I want y'all to check on the family. Like, check on AJ. Like, I'm good. I just need a minute to get the fuck off here before I really crash out for real. Because yesterday was too much. Yeah, you know, I can only do so much arguing, child, and I gotta go. I can't do that shit. I'm not gonna keep fucking arguing with people, especially about stupid shit. Okay, so I don't know if you know AJ, but they basically tried to spin to say that I contacted the brother to come in my panel yesterday, and that's where everything went up. And this is after he had already told everybody that the wife had found me and shared it to him. I wouldn't know how to find them to begin with.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't know
Tell
what
them, Miss
exactly went down, but I did hear that some stuff went down, and I did say my few words on it. I mean, even if that's what you do, you know, when tragedy happens, you bring the family in to get clear or whatever. What's it to everybody else?
I can't, but this is the thing. Like, me and Shada were cool. Like, we definitely sent like a lot of messages on the back end. She was in a few of my box battles. She came in here quite a lot to support my panel. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not in the panel, but just to like and, you know, send her heart me, whatever. And I always saw her in your live. But I don't have back end to know her family information. That's why I needed to address that yesterday. And that's why I was pissed off about that yesterday. Because it was like, the fact that y'all think that I would contact him, I wouldn't even know where to find him. I didn't even know the news until I came into your panel. Again, I didn't expect you to talk about that. I thought you was, when you went live that morning, you were going to talk about the Kappa shit. So, I don't understand why people spun into that. But then again, like I said, I've had a few talks with a few people I really fucked with on the back end. And everybody had the same consensus. It's like, it's just because it's you. Like, and that's just what it's going to be. And if you're going to be over here, you got to deal with that shit. And that's why I'm moving my shit to YT. Because I'm not going to keep dealing with that shit.
Oh, so you're moving to YouTube, y'all. I mean, YT.
No, YT, like a whole different app. You know, the other app.
Oh, the Tubi.
Yeah. Girl, what do you think I'm going to go to fucking WhatsApp? Fuck no. Even though they mess is worse. Like, I've seen some of their messy lives and, ugh. That shit, some of their mess is worse. Like, for real, for real. But yeah. Yeah, that's all I really wanted to address. Everything else, I mean, they can suck my ass. Some people ain't gonna never like me, and I ain't gonna never like them. Moving on. And they know exactly what I'm talking about, because I addressed them yesterday. My bad, y'all. My daughter's TV is loud. She did not believe in normal bug. But other than that, you got any questions, AJ? Because I asked people, you know, if you got anything to say or any questions, let's go ahead and get it out the way now. Because after this, I'm going back to cooking content so I can push that shit to YT.
I just think that this whole thing is a hot mess. I don't really have any questions. I just think that sometimes, you know what? But out of it. No question.
Speak your mind. Go ahead and free yourself. Like, say what you got to say.
I just feel like this whole thing is a hot mess because everybody wanted to take their spoon and do a little stir on the pot. I think that a lot of the things that went down probably wouldn't have happened, the negative stuff, if he hadn't, you know, come over here and whatever happened with throwing his CashApp up and all the things. But I don't have control over that part, you know. And so
that's one thing I do want to respond to. The way this Cash App came up is because the live started off with this mom Cash App in the background.
You already talked about that.
Okay, I'm about to say. All right, I didn't know if you knew, but yeah, okay.
And I actually personally went and I looked, and it's fine. It doesn't matter. But I would like to clear the comment cousins. It was said that it was the comment cousin's idea, and it was not. He said on the panel that his last conversation with Shaded was that she wanted to do something for the girls for spring break. And he said he ain't had no money to do it. And Shaded said, don't worry about it, I got you. And then the comment said, well, what was she planning to do for the girl? I do want to clear the comments because everybody like to blame the comments. That's not how that happened. However, I just feel like, you know, sometimes when things happen, especially things like this, I was hoping that we could keep the situation centralized. If we wasn't everywhere on every panel
doing all of things, it just get crazy. That's all.
Okay. Also, to speak on that. So when I did say the comment cousins is how the conversation came up, that is how it came up. There was a comment that was left when we were doing the live that said that, what do you want to do for your daughters for spring break? Shayden wanted to do something for her niece and nephew, something towards that effect. And I read it out. I read it out loud. I did read, huh? Hold on, no, I want to finish responding because people keep asking me why I read that comment. I just want to say I read all of the comments that night.
It correctly. That's what I just explained to you, but you're not listening. So now you're repeating the same thing again, and I'm telling you that's not how that happened. You're doing it again. That's not how that happened.
What did the comment say?
You may have read a comment, but the comment was simply a response to what he had already said on the panel. So it did not.
So you saying that he had mentioned it on the panel, like mid-conversation, and somebody had then responded on it? Okay, I may have missed that because I didn't hear him saying anything about spring break. I'm not going to say that it didn't happen because I may have missed that. It was a lot going on.
I'm telling you, Shaded just passed and we just found out. It's not even common sense that the comments would be asking about spring break for the girls when Shaded just passed. All of us would assume, in this exact moment. So
I don't remember. Like I said, I'm not going to say it didn't happen because I know that, there's probably
I'm telling you it didn't.
I know you. Let me finish my statement.
Oh, God.
I'm not saying that it didn't happen because I believe y'all, and there's multiple people saying that. I'm just saying I didn't catch it, so that's my bad because all I did was read out the comment because I was trying to help them read the comments because they were going fast. That's all I was trying to do.
So yeah, I just feel like it's all over the place now because everybody is doing everything everywhere. If we'd have left it at home, we're shaded, call home, I don't think we would even be here. But, everybody do their own thing and got a right to do what they want to do.
And that's why I shared it to you. When he came into my family, he did say he was wondering where he was.
He said he kept inboxing and calling AJ and she wouldn't answer.
I do remember us asking where you were, and that's why I shared it out to you. And that's why I also said when they were talking about where he should go to do his questioning, I told him he should go to your panel. Because I didn't even expect him to come into my comment section. At all. I want to make that clear. When my mom told me that was his brother, I was like, what the fuck are you talking about?
So you told him that he should...
Yeah, I told him he should go to your panel. I told him I didn't feel right having it at mine because
he was looking for AJ.
So when you said that, he said, "No, don't worry about it. Go ahead and ask." Or what happened?
I'm gonna download the live to see exactly what his response was because I don't lie and I don't want to lie. I'm gonna pull up receipts. I don't remember his exact response, but I thought he said that he tried to reach out to you already and he couldn't find you. Something towards that effect. Either you weren't live or weren't coming on live. And I said to him, I remember saying to him, AJ just had a hard day. She's probably distraught right now. You feel what I'm saying? Maybe she, just need a minute because you had literally, broke down crying that morning. But I can't remember what his response was, but that was my response to him.
Did he or did he not say he had been looking for AJ?
No, we cannot. But we can control how we respond and what we do about it. He popped up in a lot of places and the creators of those spaces didn't shine light on putting him on a box. If he did get in the box, there are spaces that didn't do all that extra questioning of him like I did not. When he came and sat with me, we sat and we shared good memories about Shaded. We didn't, you know what I mean? So I think for me, if I felt like, well, I guess I do feel like, if I felt like I didn't want to ask him no whole bunch of questions, I didn't want to put that on him, I just wouldn't have did it. Like I didn't do it. So I feel like a little bit the responsibility has to be taken on your side, Chigo, because even after you said that you didn't think it was appropriate because home is somewhere else, you still went ahead and did what you did.
Oh,
giving opinions and commenting in the things. So it's like it's a double entendre, that one. So I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. And my bad, my aunt has stopped by. Hold on, y'all. I know Shada wouldn't want none of it. Like I said, my main thing, it was like a real difficult position to be in because it's like I didn't feel right hosting the live because, like I said, I'm used to Shada being over there. So it's like I didn't want to. Of course, I'm not going to reject him, especially in this time of grief right now. I wanted to, give him the space to feel comfortable and say what he got to say. But I definitely made sure to push him going over there at the same time. Definitely did. I got one of my friends that pulled up the live on rewatch that's watching it right now to see if they can find that part. Because I know for a fact that conversation was had.
She definitely.
Whoever it is in the box, I don't know who you are, sorry. But yeah, another reason why I wouldn't come back is because they said they were going to live stream a memorial, and I don't want to miss that. So if they do still plan on doing that, I do want to be there. From here, I'm not rejecting anything in regards to Shada. I just really feel like it should go to AJ's panel because that's what she was at the most. That's what I said in my life. Like,
yeah, you don't got your ass cussed out and called tuna twerker.
So, that's not to say, you feel what I'm saying, I'm rejecting anybody. If the brother want to come over here and chill, he's more than welcome to. But I just prefer like the major things like her memorial, you know what I'm saying, and questioning things like that to be an AJ panel because, yeah. I can't take all that pressure also. Clearly. So thank you, Still Star. Like I know I told him, I'm just trying to I can't pull it up right now, of course, because I'm gonna laugh with y'all, but I got a friend that's setting it up. But I remember having that conversation because I was just like, Shada was over there more, so it would be better for you to do that at AJ panel. Because that's what he was talking about doing his little, I wouldn't call it interview, because he had his own panel where he just opened it up for everybody to ask questions. And he said he was going to do it on his own panel. So, yeah, I did the best I could, y'all. I don't know really what else I can do. I'm already not good with situations like this. But at the same time,
why the fuck you not good with this when everybody dead? Family show up at you.
It's like a coincidence. It very much is a coincidence. I didn't expect him to come over here the same way I did not expect Rizi's brother to come over here. Yes, shaded picture was in the backdrop. A lot of people saying that could have brought him over here. It very well could have. But regardless of which, I just want y'all to know that it had nothing of my doing. I've already been in the lip sync battles, Big Al. You late. I've been in a couple of them.
Hold on, I gotta blow my nose.
I know you lying to me, talking about something. You don't not good with this to catch you the goddamn mortuary interviewer.
I mainly came back on here, for my people. And y'all know who y'all are. And like I said, we're going to move on after this. I mean, because I think I've addressed pretty much everything that should be addressed, and all the other shit can go in the shredder.
Yeah, I agree. I think we should just be done with it at this point.
It's my allergies.
Shaded memory and each other.
Throw your ass on mute.
Major facts. Well, I'm going to get off so that way I can.
Who is that over there talking about this? My allergies.
Content will probably start Sunday, if not tomorrow, depending on how bored I get, because I do want to start this sourdough shit, but that's something that takes time, so I'm going to have to film that as I go. I appreciate everybody that checked on me. For those of y'all that felt like y'all were blocked, I am so sorry. Because again, I was like, oh shit. I ain't deactivate ever on here, so I ain't know that it, block y'all out, so my bad. To the people that don't like me, boo, they already knew that. And to the people that support me, I love the shit out of y'all. Hopefully see y'all on the YT. Go over there and subscribe at She Goes Sofa if you were looking for the cooking content. And if you're looking for mess,
we ain't looking for shit.
Love y'all. Bye.
Okay, that's it, AJ. She ended.
So she came live to say she wasn't going to address it, but addressed it.
Oh,
Somebody said, tell Keyonna shut the fuck up. Tess can blow her nose if she need to. What Keyonna said? I don't understand.
Baby, please.
Keyonna
Please.
talking about Tess.
I just said whoever the fuck that is, keep talking about, I've got to blow my nose. Be quiet. Like, oh, that's
I
the
have
streamer
to
doing
myself
that.
so I can blow my nose.
Oh, so that's the streamer.
I don't understand.
I stand
Where's Keyonna?
corrected. I
Keyonna
thought
said
it was
something about
somebody
Tess?
on She Goes
See
panel
Keyonna live.
saying they
Maybe
got to
I'm
blow their
missing something.
nose. I didn't
It's
know
a
we was.
toxic
I
around
thought
here. Can't even blow your
AJ
nose.
was in She Goes box.
No, I have muted myself to blow my nose.
Girl,
I
let
know.
it
I
go.
know what you're saying. If
Go to
she's talking,
Keyonna, Tess. Go to Keyonna. Go to Keyonna.
Let it go.
Oh my
Let
god.
it go. Let it the fuck go.
Let me hush.
The hell.
Keyonna, go to Keyonna.
Let it go.
Oh my god.
Let it the fuck go.
Let me hush.
The hell.
Keyonna, go to Keyonna.
She's streaming.
Let me see Little Ugly on the camera.
Do you want me to mute it so there's no echo?
Put that nigga on the camera, Chloe. Put that nigga on the camera, Chloe.
Do you want me to mute it so there's no echo?
Put that nigga on the camera, Chloe. Put that nigga on the camera, Chloe.
Do you want me to mute it so there's no echo?
Put that nigga on the camera, Chloe. Put that nigga on the camera, Chloe.
Do you want me to mute it so there's no echo?
I'm not.
Now what you over there saying, Little Ugly?
Bitch, I know you lying.
Now what is you over there saying, Little Ugly?
They said, I'm not about it ugly. Don't do it, boo. Don't do it.
Now what is you over there saying, Little Ugly?
Don't do it. They said, I'm not about it ugly. Don't do it, boo.
Now what is you over there saying, Little Ugly?
Okay, yeah. Just mute. I can't. We don't hear this bullshit. Let me know when she finished talking. Cause I can't be bothered with AJ ass today. With her dumb ass shit. I don't know who she think she checking. I thought her whole ass was in She Goes panel. I thought whoever was in She Goes panel was off mute. Talking about I gotta blow my nose. I didn't know it was her streamer. But do we want it? What did they say about me? What did they say about me? What did they say about me? What did they say about me?
Unmute me. Mute up, Ted, so I can tell her what I said. I'm gonna wait. So, Kiana, girl, ain't nobody even said nothing about you. You gotta relax, child. They said you said something about Tess blowing her nose, and we was trying to figure out what was going on, so I came over there to see what was going on. Now, I don't know what you're talking about. You don't want to argue, because I don't want to argue either. I just came to see what was going on. Okay?
Oh, hell nah, Money Lulu. I know you fucking lie. Oh, hell nah. Hell nah. Oop, there it is. You got to go, Money Lulu. Now back to AJ. Hey, Money Lulu just snuck her ass right on in here. I mean, if you don't want to argue, I don't want to argue either, AJ. What she say?
Mute up, Tess. Let me see when Chloe unmute. Kiana, shut up. Somebody studying you, girl. Like I said, we just came to see what was going on. You the one over there talking about people blowing their nose. You do want to argue. But if you just wait a day, Kappa is going to give you plenty to argue about. Kappa say, she got an interview with Tony Mistress. Kiana, what you know about that?
I heard it, girl. I can't wait. You gonna come? Where you watching the party at? Are you watching the party with me? Someone who used to try to warn you and tell you right from wrong? Or are you gonna watch it with someone who intended to do nothing? Never mind. They didn't want to do nothing to you because you gave them every reason. They didn't want to do them. I told them you weren't gonna be on that type of time. Clearly, you was on that type of time. I wish I had been telling them you ain't gonna be on that type of time, Kappa. But I thought AJ wasn't gonna be on that type of time. I thought Kappa was gonna be, you know what I'm saying? The rah-rah. And AJ was gonna be chilling out. But it was AJ on the rah-rah. And Kappa was shaking hands and kissing babies. So, never mind, AJ. Go back to what you were doing, girl. Bye.
This what I don't understand, Kiana. I really want to understand it. So maybe you could give me an understanding. You said, was I gonna sit with Kappa, who wanted to hurt me?
Nothing.
Or come sit with
Didn't want
you?
nothing.
But you left off the fact that you told these people I want to die, Kiana. So why would I sit with you either? I can't sit with neither one of y'all. Y'all both want me dead.
No, I said you act like you want to die. That's what I said. Because the way you was running up on people that night, you act like you want to die. But see, I don't know. Because women usually have a little something in their cheek or hair or whatever. So I was like, she didn't want somebody. Yeah. I don't know. But go ahead, Kat. But go ahead, AJ. Don't sit with neither one of us. Hosting your panel, baby. There you go. But go ahead, AJ. Don't sit with neither one of us.
No, I can't sit with neither one of y'all.
Oh,
You
no.
know better than say no shit like, come, am I gonna sit with you when you know you talking about that? Now, as far as women be tucking stuff so they can slice, they razor blade is dull, baby, because they done finished with the front of your head. Kiana, not both sides of your head is missing edges.
Not. I got good hair. I got good hair. I got good hair. I got good hair. I got good hair, bitch. Good hair. This is my patch right here. This is my rough spot right here, darling. All this right here is mine, sweetheart. Ooh, hello. And the rest of it hangs to right here. Thank you. That's what comes when you put them wigs on, so you should know. Because I yanks mine off every week. Now, you may keep yours on for 17 months. I yanks mine off every week. And hair follicles come out with it. Bingo. Or was coming out every week.
Then that means you don't be putting your wigs on, right, Kiana? Because
I don't put them on because I can afford to have someone else put them on. And in a week when they go to itching, I take them off. Even if they're not ready to come off. Okay? Because I can afford to have somebody put them on every week. So I rip them off again. Okay? Thank God. But I got good hair. Let the record show, because I haven't had a relaxer in like 7 years. See this nice little wave, just wave on its own, poo-poo, gray and all. Just wave on its own, poo-poo. Just one little spot right here. And I remember when I did that. I remember exactly when I got that right there. But yeah, baby, don't do that. Don't like a bitch ain't got no edges now. Because see, I'll fight you about that. Pretty hair just grown in. Yeah. Don't do it, AJ. Don't do it to yourself. Yeah. It's pretty hair.
I don't understand, Kiana. Now, you want these people to believe that you got all that hair while you rubbing it like that, but ain't a braid attached to none of it, and it's 1.5 inches wide. Now, why you keep doing that? Nothing is there.
Girl, these people ask me every time, do I want them to take the braids here? And I said no. Because I'm going to keep this thing up in a bun, then it's definitely going to pull them out and mess up my hair, hence the wig. So I tell them, go back and we'll be fine. But AJ, you've seen my hair. Don't do that. You've seen my hair without braids in it. Don't fucking play with me, AJ. Don't do that. I'm trying to give you something to laugh. Never mind. Cause it's getting ready to get ugly. I'm gonna tell you that now, AJ.
Kiana, once you went live to recap, girl, what was you over there talking about? Because I'm more curious about Saturday's live, Kiana. Now, Kappa likes to bust out receipts and show people your text messages and things and tell people all the things that you've said bad on the back end, especially once you cross her. So can you give us a little sneak peek of what's finna come out? What was said on that 8-person call that Kappa finna play? Because you know she recorded it and she finna play it.
I hope she play it. That I do. I hope she play it, and I hope she play it unedited. And the sad part about it is the other people on the call didn't know she was recording it. But because I know she records, yeah. But I'll be honest with you, the other people on the call weren't doing much. They really weren't doing much. Most weren't doing nothing. So she wouldn't play that call to save her life.
They really weren't doing much.
Chloe,
is it my turn?
JJ Erica who said
she wouldn't play that call to save her life. I got another question, Chloe. Can I go now, Chloe?
Girl, I'm trying to find my hair. You gonna say I'm bald headed?
Wait. I said I got another question.
What, AJ? What, AJ?
Key, does AJ know? Wait, what Majestic said? Kiana, read Majestic comment. Girl, go back. Turn it up. Test.
Key, AJ know about the screenshot from the JJ Erica who said she was gonna get jumped. $2 showed the receipt. Ooh. Damn.
JJ Erica who said she was gonna get jumped. $2 showed the receipt. Ooh.
People knew this is JJ Erica.
Now, why I can't hear? What the hell going on? You and Chloe had a good system happening.
Don't act like you can't hear now, shouting. Don't act like you can't hear now. You heard. Your people knew that you was gonna get jumped. You heard it. You heard it. You heard it. They was gonna get you. Now, AJ, if I had known somebody was gonna jump you, I probably I don't know. There you go, Majestic. Come on here, because we've been waiting on your ass to go live, man.
Hey, Key. Nah, I don't know if AJ want to get the clip from $2 live this morning, but I kind of walked in, fell asleep, but I did see that she had put up a screenshot, and Erica Jefferson was saying word on the street is that AJ's supposed to get jumped. So if AJ could find out where did Erica hear that from, because again, we never heard that, but $2 got the screenshot of Erica Jefferson.
Now, I will say what Kappa told me, because y'all know my memory like that. I was at the KFC, and she said, Key, you not coming for real? You come on. I said, nope. And she said, we supposed to be doing, you gonna come tomorrow? Because we supposed to be doing such and such and such and such. You know, she went down a little itinerary. And I said, nah. I said, who all gonna be going? She named everybody, but she didn't name Nina. And I said, what Nina at? She said, Nina decided not to come because the person who she was going to whoop their ass ain't coming. So I was really shocked when I saw Nina there, because Kappa told me Nina wasn't going to come because the person who Nina was supposed to jump on that night wasn't coming. Now, I will keep the rest of that to myself.
Nina was not going to jump anybody.
Oh, Lord Jesus. Kiana, I'm over here streaming, y'all. And Nina just got on my panel. Nina is on my panel.
Nina, I'm just telling you what I was told, baby.
Who was I supposed to jump on? That's not true. Not true. I didn't. What the fuck?
I was told, baby.
Who was I supposed to jump on? There were other reasons why I wasn't going to show up to the event, and it had nothing to do with nobody else off TikTok.
See, guess what, Nina? Guess what? You just confirmed, because you just said there were reasons why nobody knew you wasn't gonna go. So you can
tell it had nothing to do with.
You can tell I'm not lying. You can tell I'm not lying that I was told that.
And it's just the same. It's just the same way.
You was told what? Hold on, can she hear me?
Yes, she can hear you. Go ahead.
You was told what, Kiana?
That you wasn't coming because the person who asked you want to be wasn't coming.
That's not true.
It wasn't. If there was a time that you wasn't gonna come, then how would I know that?
Because I said it on TikTok. It was announced that
I don't. Nina, you know me and you
several
don't.
times.
Now, Nina, you know me and you don't do that. You know good and well I want to hear the damn thing you said. We don't be in the same. I don't really be in the same rooms with you that much.
Kiana.
She's basically saying she never heard it, Nina. Like she didn't know that you wasn't coming.
I never heard it.
But it's ridiculous. I was not planning to put hands on nobody.
Good.
That was not.
I'm glad to know that. I'm glad to know that that was a lie. I'm glad to know that was a lie because I was disappointed. Like, oh damn, they gonna go and set it off in that lady place. Yeah, I was glad to know that.
Kiana, you ain't gonna say who told you?
I just said Kappa told me when I was sitting at the KFC.
Kappa told you that.
Kappa. This nigga. Majestic, please tell her who I said that.
She said Kappa told you. I mean, Kappa told her. That's what she said.
Oh, okay.
When she was running down the aisle, she was like, "You sure you not gonna come for real?" And I was like, "Nah." She was like, "What about come to the thing tomorrow?" She gave me y'all itinerary, some stuff y'all was planning to do for the whole weekend. And I was like, "Who all coming though?" And she named everybody. And I was like, "Where Nina?" And she was like, "She ain't coming because the person who asked she wanted to be there coming." And I was like, "Well, damn."
Yeah, so I just came up to say, if anybody had notified AJ that $2 had showed that screenshot, because I recognize Erica's Jefferson big back white ass as a JJ, but I want to know where did Erica hear that from, that she put it in the comments, but I'm not sure whose live it was. But if AJ got rewatched, I don't know if it's on the blogs, but $2 did show that this morning. So if she want to ask Erica, where did she hear that from?
This is that, remember Kappa, how this guy started her showing inboxes? This is that message, because again, that Kappa Glock came up in that panel that morning, and I heard her, and I was like, that sound like Glock, but who damn profile pic is that? And so this was 8:51 my time in the morning, and I sent it to Kappa, was like, is this Glock? Because I don't know, I've never seen Glock. And she was like, if it is, it's a young picture of her.
I killed me. 51 my time.
She trying to like I was sending something to her about Glock nefarious. Why the fuck would I send it to you when I could just send it to Glock?
Okay, well, I'm gonna get down now.
Kiana, I would like to say something, please. Now, I had to mute you. Is it possible for you to nod your head yes to let me know you listening? All right. What I came to say, was that a yes to me? Nod your head again. Okay, what I came to say was not too motherfucking much on Erica Jefferson Majestic, because you big as fuck too in your mouth.
No, the hell I'm not her. No, the hell I'm not her. My ass is big. My ass is big. That's what's big. My ass and his coochie. That's what's big. So ask your JJ, where the fuck did she hear that shit from? Thank you very much. This ass and this coochie is big. That's it. All right? Thank you. Oh, I'm over on Keyonna's live.
And so is that back and that underbite. Big and fucking.
I don't give a damn. Long as this ass is fat and this coochie is fat, that's all that matters. But again, thank you, and go find out from your JJ who was trying to jump you, because your JJ said that you was gonna get jumped. So find out from her who was supposed to jump you, AJ. Thank you.
Stop talking to you, girl. I don't care.
All right.
I don't care.
So somebody she just said it. Y'all heard it. She don't care. Somebody want to be her ass. She don't care.
I don't want to hear Majestic. I want to talk to Kiana.
Get mom on my dumb. No mailed.
Kiana, can I ask you another question? Can you nod your head? Kiana. Naisha.
What do AJ want?
Is you listening, Naisha?
It's interesting. Yeah, girl, I'm listening to you. What's up? I'm trying to find a picture of me with my hair.
Chloe! Chloe. God damn it, Chloe. Now, I'm finna gift you so you can do the right thing, Chloe. You gotta be up on it. You was doing good. What is going on?
Not too much on Chloe. Chloe is great. Yeah, I'm gonna leave Chloe alone now.
What Kiana said?
Reserve your insults for Kiana. Leave Chloe alone.
Yeah, she is. She was doing good. Oh, she can hear me now. That means she can hear me. Okay, Kiana, listen, I got a question. Kiana, please, don't get to moving your lips. I'm trying to ask a question. Oh, see, there's a nod. See, that's all I needed. Okay, listen. So here's the thing. I need you to clear something up. We know who the 8 people was on the call, but it seems to be a misunderstanding. Was the 8 people listening to Glock and Peach, or did y'all call the other 4 people after Peach and Glock hung up?
Excuse? I wasn't on no phone when, first of all, I wasn't on the phone when Glock was on the phone. I got the text message right there because I text Glock to tell them to put me back on their fucking call. So I've been, did Peach and Glock call? I wasn't on the phone when Glock was on the phone. I got the text message right there because I text Glock to tell them to put me back on their fucking call. So Peach and Glock talked. So I've been, did Peach and Glock call? I wasn't on the phone when Glock was on the phone. I got the text message right there because I text Glock to tell them to put me back on their fucking call. So Peach and Glock talked. So I didn't. I wasn't on the phone with Glock.
Yeah, Peach and Glock talked. Yeah, Peach said that when they called her to tell her that they called Glock on the phone and she addressed it and said that it was a lie and said she didn't give a fuck no more. But what I'm confused about is why get 8 other people on the phone to talk about it after it had already been handled? I don't understand. I'm very confused as to the purpose of the 8-person call, Kiana. Please.
Hey, Juicy, wait, what's up? The 8-person call was not for Peach and Glock to talk, not to my knowledge. The 8-person call was, as I stated before, it was for everybody to hear stories of all the fuck shit Glock has done from right then to all the way back to Nikki Flame You, Will Flame You or some shit. That's all we heard on that goddamn call all that day. So I'm confusion about we listened to a Peach and a Glock talk. No, didn't happen, babe. Didn't happen. Unless I missed it, because again, there was a minute where I wasn't there. Because I text Glock to put back on the goddamn call.
Because I'm confused again.
Unless I missed it, because again, there was a minute where I wasn't there. Because I text Glock to put back on the goddamn call. To tell them.
So you told Glock to put you back on the call, but Peach was never on it. So Kappa was on the phone with Glock, telling Glock all the shit she done did to her face?
No. Oh my God, this is so crazy. Oh, Jesus, ladies and gentlemen. All right. I'm so over this. On that Saturday, I got a call. Kappa merges Barb in. But Kappa and I had just been on a call prior. Okay, let me get it right. Me and Kappa had been on a call earlier that morning. And of course, this when Petty Rowe called herself, reading us about the Rizi stuff. We're talking, things were said. When Barb gets on the phone, I'm still mentioning Petty. Well, Kappa didn't say much. And I think Barb kind of looked at it like, oh, they okay, ain't got to be a part of all their conversations. They can have their outside conversations, da-da-da. I know you fucking lying to me. No, okay. So, anywho, so when Kappa said, I'm finna call you, we all finna get on the call. Okay. But what I had talked about with Kappa while Barb went on the phone, Kappa tried to act like it wasn't said. And I spazzed out. And I mean, I spazzed. I was headed through my garage, headed out to my thing. And I spazzed out. I got dropped off the call. Now, Kappa said it was my whack ass internet. And I gave her that because I do drop. My internet is bad at going through my garage. It is bad right there. So I kept calling Kappa back. And they, she wasn't answering. So I text Glock and said, tell them to put me, well, I can, no, it's on that phone office. I can tell you whatever. I tell them to put back on this fucking call right goddamn now. Basically. And by the time they put me back on the call, Cap was like, you spaz and you jump, you know what I'm saying? You do too much and da-da-da-da-da-da. And Barb was like, it wasn't even all that key. You just went off. But Glock was not on the phone anymore. And Kappa said that Glock had been on the phone and that she cussed Glock out. But I didn't hear it. I didn't hear that. Glock was not on the phone anymore. And the rest of us wound up getting merged in. I'm getting violated, y'all. So that's how that happened. That's how that happened. And everybody got merged in from there. And the phone, it just, and again, I wasn't on the call, so I don't know if she got cussed out, but if she did, maybe that's why the other people was kind of like, what we doing here? Like, it just, and again, we're gonna keep talking about it. So I don't know if she got cussed out, but if she did, maybe that's why the other people was kind of like, what we doing here? So it just, and again.
Okay, two more things, but we're going to go one at a time. The first one is, so how did you feel about the fact that everybody was coming down on you, feeling like it's your fault? Barb, them over there on her live was very upset with you. How did you feel about that?
I don't give a shit, because what I do, I do. I didn't throw them under the bus, so I didn't feel they had a reason to be mad. But if they want to be mad, that's on them. They can be mad. Everybody have their right to feel how they want to feel about it. But I know the premise of and it never was to go, ooh, I'm finna tell backend conversations. It was never that. It was like, bitch, I've seen this before. And y'all over there and they got them live, running down me when you did it before to Glock, but we didn't agree to do it with you. So this time you was able to get people to do it with you, and y'all went live and did it because that's what was supposed to happen. We was all supposed to agree on December 20th to light Glock ass up, and it was supposed to come to the forefront to light her ass up and expose that she's no good. She tells back in conversations, don't tell her your business, da 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 da. But guess what? My perspective was, I've already cussed that lady out. I don't need to do that again. Barb was, I'm going to handle mine the way I want to handle mine. Jen was, I'm going to wait till she do something to me. And that was that. So she didn't have enough consensus for us to come out front and hop in a panel and read her to ride at. But with me, they had enough consensus. So they brought their ass to the front last Saturday and did their goddamn shit. So there's that. And I don't give a fuck who don't like it.
Okay, now this is my second one. Remember I said I ain't have but two left.
Girl, you wear my motherfucking patience real to goddamn fuck thin.
Kiana, do you want to tell these people? Oh, wait, I'm waiting on Club. Okay, here go the second one. Kiana, do you want to tell these people how much you miss your niecey poo, AJ?
Get the fuck out.
We paid your $5 dues, so you could have still been over here with your boo. Turn up, Tess.
No, ma'am, no ham, and no spam. No, ma'am. You know what happened with us. You know what time. And I'm still looking for my hair. Because AJ you listen now. I love my hair. Gray and all. So when you say I'm bald headed, that's like you cut me. You just cut me. And I'm scrolling looking for my hair. But y'all remember my hair because it wouldn't match my weave. Y'all remember that? Y'all remember it didn't blend well?
Now, Kiana, Chloe, it's my turn. Chloe. Okay, Keyonna, I didn't say you was bald-headed. Please don't lie on me. I actually think that you're not bald-headed. You just ain't got no hair in the front. You see, there's a difference. You got hair, it just ain't at the front of your head. That's what I said.
Okay. I go with that. But that is true. It's thin in the front. Good hair, but thin in the front. You didn't lie there. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Now I got a question for you, AJ.
That you excited about drag talk on Saturday, honey, when Keyonna says she finna come through with napalm, is scary to me. Now, I do want to ask a question. I do want to ask a question. If Kappa really do get an interview with one of the women from Tony, is you gonna be in the guest room, or is you gonna murk that y'all was separated? Just out of curiosity.
AJ, I'm the type of female that if you can merch that my man has a mistress, I will be live at a dealership. And he'll be sitting there looking stupid. Okay? All right. Because I ain't gonna cry. But he gonna pay. And there's that. And I need a new car, girl. That little Range Rover, I got like 3 more payments on it and I'm done. So it's time for a nerd. And I don't want to buy my next one. So y'all be rooting that Uncle Tony did cheat so I can get me a new car. Need another. And gonna stay. The fuck? Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. Okay.
That's right. Keep popping your popcorn, Keyonna. Listen to this though. This is actually Chloe.
Because here's the thing. I have a almost $750,000 asset over here.
Message for all the key lines. Tess over here on 9K, almost 10. And y'all got close.
Hell no. Run it up, y'all. Run it up. She trying to do that one thing. Get Chloe in now. She
go up and speak motherfucking love in Chloe box. Do it now.
You don't tell people what to do. I said do it, y'all. Don't listen to AJ. Listen to me. Hit Chloe. Hit Chloe. Hit Chloe box. She trying to do that one thing. I don't even go live much, but y'all know if it was always all the time, Chloe would be sitting on right. Come on, now Chloe just came up out the goodness of her heart. Don't do that. Matter of fact, fuck that shit.
Work to do. Y'all over there acting like somebody done scrolls all the motherfucking juice out y'all line.
Don't do that.
Show some love to Chloe Box. Test that 12K. Test that 12K. You're still losing. Test that 12K, Keyonna. Y'all got to step it up, too. Y'all broke over there. We don't do broke. Brokies!
Hold the fuck on. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Hold on. How can I gift her? Gift. Recharge. Girl, you done pissed me the fuck off now.
Thank you.
Wait a minute. Why ain't let me? Hold on. There we go. Y'all run it up. Run it up. She done pissed me off now. There you go. Come on, run it up, y'all. Thank y'all. Trying to put my damn tablet at. Any pages I got some good money on. Well, I think the Keyline page got some money. Hold on. What the?
$6K.
I'm gonna shut your ass up in a minute, though.
Can somebody send me a party on and on? Okay.
No, they better send it to test. We busy right now, girl. You must have missed it. We're in the middle of a battle. And you talking about send you a party on and on. If a party on and on come across the screen for your ass, it better be one come across the test. Don't you see me trying to win?
Well, I don't think it's a battle. The test is already in the lead.
They better put Chloe box over there. Y'all pitiful.
They better, because what the hell?
She done pissed me off.
They take Kiana this long to find $100 when she a millionaire is insane. Chloe, unmute me. Kiana, girl, you searching for $100 is crazy.
Pissing me off. Mute that bitch. She pissing me off. Okay, I found some money. I found some money, y'all. Let me see what we got here for Chloe. Where Chloe at now, y'all? She at 10. Okay, we good. Hold on. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Where she at? She at 10? Okay, let me find some more money. Thank y'all. Oh, I still got missing time. See how much money on that. Okay. See how much on that one. I got a money on that one. Where we at? With 10-5. Come on, y'all.
I really did.
Come on, y'all. They're over there streaming the fuck out of me. I can see it. This shit crazy. I ain't got no money in that one either. Come on, y'all. They gonna have my ass on the blog looking crazy. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Mother. Okay, I found some more. Found some more. Y'all know I got 175 pages. On to Chloe. What we on, y'all? We're on 11K. Okay. She told me I don't even know how to do it right. Shut the fuck up, AJ. Let me see if I found some more money and recharge. Nope, ain't no money over there. But I can't do the echo. Okay, Kelsey, hush, child.
Work y'all doing.
Okay, Kelsey, because I know we done done a whole bunch of listening to you say the same shit over and over and over again. I know you motherfucking lying.
That's all y'all see.
What she do?
I don't know. If that was Chloe, I would low-key start cussing. Because,
Thank y'all for finishing it out.
I'm mute, Tess.
You know what? Let them finish their show. They done pissed me off. Cause y'all, AJ know what the fuck she doing. She know I'm a goddamn Capricorn, and she knew I was gonna fucking be competitive. I don't like this shit. There you go, Liz. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Till. I don't like to lose. I'm a fucking Capricorn. I don't lose. She at 12. Come on, y'all. Get to 15. Get to 15, y'all. I am a Capricorn, baby. December the 30th. LeBron James, Tiger Woods, and Tyrese. I share the same birthday with them. So that tell you everything y'all need to know about me. I'm competitive as a motherfucker. I just don't play sports. Okay, come on. Your baby birthday, you got a good baby. Bossy, though. Bossy, baby. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. You want to? Yeah, we don't play. We're very competitive. Thank you, Liv. Thank you, Tyler's.
Chloe, can I go?
How many does she have?
Okay, I know you said you competitive, Kiana, but are you a sore loser because you're losing, boo? 10 out of 10.
Ooh, 5 Capricorns. Oh my God. You're going to be taken well care of, baby. Ooh, just sit back and relax. They're going to take care of you now. They don't apologize. They love language is giving for the bullshit that they be doing. Because they don't apologize. We do not apologize. We just buy you stuff. Chloe, y'all got, go and get Chloe to 15,000, y'all. Come on. I just got a commission check. Do that help, AJ? I just made an $18,000 commission. That's why I just checked. 18.9 actually, so it might have been 19,000. Do that count, AJ? Can we count that toward my Chloe fund? Can we do that? Oh, how about this? Fuck it. Chloe, what's your cash out? We can stop this bullshit now today. We can stop this right now. What's your cash out? What's your cash out? Cause how many does how many she got over there? How many coins over there, Chloe? Hold on, how many coins over there, Chloe? Fuck that. We give out real money, honey. She got 50K? Let me see. It was a nice house key. See. CHLO3LOV3. Be right back. Did you get it, Chloe?
That's what I said.
Thank
How
you,
much
Key.
is she sending?
Welcome.
Thank you.
That would equal up to them. That's what she gonna cash out on them 50K over there. She's gonna cash out on that right there. Once TikTok get that, no, I think you probably gonna get more because TikTok gonna take 2/3 of that. So there you go.
I know that's right.
Now,
Amen.
period. We done here. Fuck it. I'm tired of running around looking for money when I'm tired of running around looking for money when I can just go straight to my motherfucking bank account because that's where it's at.
Kiana, how much you sent?
None to your business. Game over. Game over. Purr, poo. Purr. 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 You happy, Chloe? That's all that matters. You happy, Chloe?
Y'all, let's love on test box.
Oh my
All
God.
tests do for us. We can love on test box.
See, that's what y'all be having the game fucked up. Y'all content creators be telling the crowd to do everything but taking the credit. I just did what I need to do from my bank account. Okay? I thank the crowd for helping me, but I got irritated, so I was like, I'm not gonna sit here all day and wait. But I can just give it the money my damn self, and I ain't gonna wait for the crowd to give a fuck thing. How we gonna glow off what other people give? You know what I'm saying? Show me where you just sent.
I'm confused. Chloe, you gotta unmute me for this one. You gotta unmute me for this one. Tess don't like giving out her cash out because it got her name on it. But if y'all send me anything for Tess, I will make sure she gets it. Chloe, unmute.
I said you out of the bank of AJ.
Let me help you. Tess, please only. Let these people know, baby. I send you CA all the time. Ain't nobody gotta make me do it. Ain't nobody gotta say you ain't being appreciated for me to do it. You don't even be in my box sometimes. And I send you $7,500 just to say, girl, I love you and I appreciate you. Do I not?
Game over, boo. I said send from the bank of AJ. Send from the bank of AJ, not the supporters. From the motherfucking bank of AJ, and then we'll talk. From the bank of AJ, not the supporters. From the motherfucking
I send from the bank of AJ all the time.
To do it today. Today. Heartbreaker. You know how she do, Breaker. Come up, Breaker.
Consistently send from the bank of AJ.
From the bank of AJ, or it didn't happen.
On your streamer. That'll never be the case over here. I consistently send from the bank of AJ. I don't fuck up.
You did a competition with me, right? You did a competition with me. Big Bang just took Little Bang. Let's just call it what it was, baby. Let's just call it what it was. I
asked you how much you sent.
With me.
I asked you how much.
I can't tell you what I sent her. That's her money.
How much you sent?
I sent.
What's going on?
How much you sent? I don't mind. How much you sent?
Wait, what's going on?
How much did you send, Kiana?
They're having a money war.
Oh shit! HB's got in this
Why?
shit, this girl.
I don't know. AJ said we was brokies, I think, over here. And
she wasn't talking about Chloe though, right?
No. She was talking about.
Oh, so how Chloe get dragged into it?
No, Chloe didn't get dragged into this. It's because Chloe is streaming. So because Tess is over there streaming on 50K and Chloe was on a low number, she called the audience brokies. And then the people started showing Chloe love. And
Chloe, what was you on when you was streaming?
She was like on what? 5K?
It was like 2,000.
It was 2? Okay, it was 2.
Was it even? It was about 2K when it's closed. Yeah, that's I said she about 2. So she was basically saying, we broke because we got our streamer over here not with no money. But our streamer gonna be alright because she got her money today. She ain't gotta wait till Wednesday to get her money.
Right, and that's when Kiana.
Give it to her.
That's when Kiana sent her a cash app instead.
Oh, they were sharing a lot of me grinding. Done paused my damn movie. Over here trying to watch Tyler Perry Joe's college road trip.
Oh,
that's
cousin,
what y'all call me
please.
for real, girl. I'm trying to.
Not they were showing the live to her. Y'all showed a lot to HB. Why? Chloe wasn't getting
I'm
dragged.
not doing no mess. I'm enjoying my weekend, honey.
Yeah, no, Chloe wasn't. Nah, she ain't dragged Chloe. She didn't say nothing about Chloe.
It's instantly, and for a fact it's yours.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I ain't doing a competition, y'all, with y'all streaming shit. Okay, y'all, I'm about to. Chloe, you need anything?
This is these two right here.
You need anything, Chloe? Oh, she ain't saying nothing. You good? Okay. That movie's hilarious, girl. Yes, I'm over here crying laughing.
Majestic, you still alive?
Get test paid.
Y'all,
How
y'all do
much
not
did
like to
you
go
get for
live.
it?
Chloe, how much you get? Chloe? Oh, she ain't saying nothing.
Is it okay for? I mean, Key sent it. Is she okay with me saying?
She said she don't care.
250.
You know she ain't gonna try nothing. She ain't saying nothing.
Is it okay for? I mean, Key sent it. Is she okay with me saying?
She said she don't care.
Okay. 250.
You know she ain't gonna try nothing.
Oh, so she's okay. So Kiana sent you $250.
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's
That's really
nice.
nice.
Hell yeah.
Fix my tire on Valentine's weekend.
Key,
And they
you need
like,
my cash app, Key?
y'all have a good night. Like insinuating. I'm like,
Now
hey.
they said she had 50K over there. 50K ain't gonna pay out 250.
No, it's not. Mm-mm.
Osmond said, didn't she get over 100K in your live last week? Yeah, she did have over 100K in my live. I make sure she have
Yeah,
over a certain amount, but
yeah,
she's
it's
not talking
legal.
about. I guess she's talking about over here. She's not
Yeah, she
talking
was talking
about
about
On
my
the
here.
live.
live, but I
No, she was
mean,
talking
if
about
they,
here. She wasn't talking about nothing else. Y'all don't make it bigger than what it is. She was literally talking about over here.
I was
She didn't
giving
bring
it
your
because I'm
name up or nothing,
competitive, so it had me
cousin.
looking. Because every time I would change, go to different pages, it would pop up AJ, and I would see my face over here looking through looking for some coins. I said, "Nah, I'm bigger than that. That's some sucker shit. Y'all know I don't like sucker shit. So me going around here looking for coins to throw at Chloe was fuck a sucker shit. So we're gonna end that right now. I'm gonna send some real money, okay? And that we done with that. We done with that.
All right, y'all have fun and try to enjoy y'all damn weekend. I told everybody go outside, even though I'm inside watching this movie.
Period.
Oh,
But
I'm
I'm gonna go
finna get
back to
out
the
here.
movie.
I just got confirmation of my commission check finna
Oh,
be
period.
released. Be released. They gave me a couple hours to send them my
What they said about me? I didn't say nothing to what they said about me.
All right, let me go, y'all, so I can enjoy my weekend. Bye, y'all. See y'all later.
Hey,
What,
before you
tomorrow?
go, when are you going back live?
Ooh, probably tomorrow sometime.
And why did you just end it like you did this morning?
I've been doing that for the last 2 days. It's so
Like you
rude.
do these people
Because I
wrong.
had got busy. I was mad that the Africans was not open to get my hair braided down for my sew-in. So, girl, I got frustrated and I said, let me get off.
And
I
just
came home and started watching a movie, child.
that was wrong. You did us wrong, HB.
I'm sorry, y'all. It ain't nothing going on in the streets. The streets is dry. And then I refused to talk about anything pertaining to the shaded thing or recap anything that was negative. So I was like, shit, ain't nothing else going on. So I got off. My bad, y'all. I'll say bye next time.
I'm shocked you didn't clock in on the interview and why it was at She Goes.
Because I don't want to speak nothing negative with it. I'm trying to learn my
AJ
lesson.
just told her it didn't look right.
But AJ can speak to it because that was somebody who was friends to Shaded. That's somebody, that care for Shaded. And, they was close. So I think some people can speak to it. I don't think I have no room to. So I just want to be as respectful as possible and don't do nothing with it.
I respect it. I can respect it.
Yeah. All right, y'all.
Everybody else clocked in on it though. Everybody else like, well, why there? But okay.
Because it eventually gets messier. The people who don't have had a relationship with her and don't have like Kev, that really pissed me off. Even over here, I just can't. Nitra, it just really is so. Girl, I can't, bitch. I'm trying to change. All right, y'all. Let me get back to my movie booze. See ya.
What you watching?
Tyler Perry, Joe's Road Trip. It is so funny. It just came out this year. It's
I fell
so
asleep on
funny.
that shit in 2 to 5 seconds. I was like, this is some hot
No,
mess.
right? It's so funny. I love it. I'm having a good time watching it. It's so good.
We'll go back over there. I guess we're going to Majestic House, y'all, because I it's 2:41. It's y'all know this is about my little time to get outside. Matter of fact, I need to go out here now on the deck. Shit, it's warm. I've been waiting for this for 2 damn weeks. Let me turn the alarm off. Been waiting for this for 2 weeks. Been waiting for this for y'all see all that cat hair. Y'all saw my cat hair.
No,
His little bed.
y'all see all that.
All little cat hair right there by his little bed, child.
No, I didn't. We didn't see it. Oh, I didn't see it.
Oh my God, she gonna kick my ass for calling her he. Look at my little dick.
Yeah, that's nice.
My little dick chair. I'm finna sit over here in this chair. This what it's about. 70 something degrees. Sitting in my little chair. Thank you. I don't like this chair. I've been telling Amazon I want to give it back, but that motherfucker keep acting like I ain't saying it. And I submitted like 3 refunds.
It's nice.
Thank you. But yeah, anywho, Chloe, I'm glad you had a good day, baby.
Me too.
Send it to you, Nene. Give me the address, because I don't like this chair. I want one just like it, but I want it in black. But to me, I want the pillow to go all the way up, so the pillow don't go up enough for me. You have the hanging ones on your pergola. You're welcome, Chloe. What was we talking about before AJ came over here and disrupted our show? Thank you. It's body tea. Y'all feel the body tea? This the body tea. It came back with a listen. It came back. It still ain't all the way up, but it came back to. It ain't all the way back up there, but it came back. Thank you. You got a gripper. Oh, not a gripper. Get that movement back there. What, bro?
Chloe, unmute me.
What, child? Hey, Nala. I was calling you a boy a minute ago. I'm sorry, Nala.
Kiana.
What's up?
Kiana.
What's up?
I ain't gonna interrupt no more, Kiana. This is my last time, I swear.
Yeah, right.
Can you go put on that white bra and panty set you had on, that thong Versace set you had on, put on and got on that camera for us? Ooh, baby.
I have on the Versace bra, but not the Versace panties. But I do have them. I still got them. But that's when that thing was flat when the AJ. That thing was
you gotta mute.
but I do have them. Oh, we got it. Oh, I always have some jiggle to me now. I always have some jiggle. I don't like no hard butt. That's why Tony stay watching it. So I always have some jiggle. Ask AJ what she think Tony Mistress look like. What she think the lady gonna look like, y'all? Thank you. What y'all think the lady gonna look like, y'all? Y'all think she gonna be beautiful? What y'all think?
What y'all gonna look like?
What she gonna look like, AJ?
I think he ain't never cared about no hair, so her hair probably short and ate up. But
I never had no. Hold on now.
So I think he missed the old you where your skin was intact, and he went and got him a big girl, Kiana. That's what I think.
Somebody said it's gonna be AI. Yes, it is, child. It's gonna be AI. I think it's gonna be fake as fuck, but I think y'all ain't gonna see nobody. I think y'all gonna have some fake ass text messages, if anything. But that's about it. I don't think nobody is willing to come to the front on my man. You can't mess with my man.
Laughing, Kiana, because you know the statement is, Chloe, my turn.
What's that?
I got a real question for real, Kiana. I got another question, and it's for real because you laughing, but it's not funny. This is a serious situation. If Tony really is up to something, it's going to hurt you. So, and I think Kappa's goal is to hurt you. So if she brings out that Tony got a woman I believe she's gonna make sure that this woman got some kind of proof. You're not really concerned about this shit, Kiana?
Not at all. You know why? You know why? Anybody want to know why? Because she weird. Anybody want to know why? Bumblebee, get the fuck
We listening?
on. If I were to be hurt, if I was like, oh my God, you, only thing would be missing is him. I keep everything I got. And some other man could come in and add water and stir. If that's what, if a hurt woman wanted to say, okay, I'm hurt, so I gotta, but I don't know. So if he walked up to me right now and said, baby, this ain't working, we ain't working out, I would say, oh, okay, you and your nice clothes, have a nice one, because all the nice clothes that you bought yourself and I bought you go with you, and all the nice clothes you bought me and I bought me stay with me. But this house, this furniture, them 3 luxury vehicles, my bank accounts, and all of my $30,000 diamond ring, my furs, my Rolex, my this, my that stays right here with me. See, a lot of times we as women, and y'all need to learn how to tell the truth about this. Y'all love the man, but what y'all really be worried about is the lifestyle. You know what I mean? Y'all love him. I ain't even gonna trip on it. Y'all love him. But a lot of the times y'all don't leave because of, you know, it rearranges your life, and you're like, I don't feel like rearranging my life right now. I just started back going to school. I just started trying to get, you know, doing content creating. Why I gotta address this shit right now when we got a rhythm over here, right? But a lot of people will tell y'all, oh, you foolish over him, when really it's you looking out for you. And that's where a lot of women mess up too. They know in their heart and their soul, a majority of the reason why they're with their man has more to do with the things, the goals they want for themselves than anything. But yet they let their homegirl, their sister, their cousin tell them, you need to leave him. And guess what? They don't know, because you ain't shared that. You ain't like, shit, I mean, I'm trying to go back to school. I'm trying to get this law degree. I'm trying to get this whatchamacallit. I'm trying to get this whatever. They don't know all that. They don't know a majority. He makes it easier for you to live the life you live, and he makes it easier for you to take the risk that you take out there. He makes those things easier. But your family or your friends will come across and convince you that, hey, so now not only do you got to find you another man, but you got to find those things too. Oh, I got to drop out of law school. I got to, you know, stop content creating, because now y'all do what you want to do for you. Are you fucking kidding me? And y'all sit around here and let people make y'all believe that y'all a fool over a man, or you a fool over a woman, when really majority of the reason why you with them is your own goddamn selfish reasons. You ain't in love with that person as much as the people think you are. Your ass got shit that you accomplishing with them. Now, there was a time, because I'm a Capricorn and we always look at the glass half empty, and we're worried.
Okay,
Not
yeah.
yet, AJ.
So,
Not
is
yet,
you do
AJ.
you feel like that's why some of the women that we watch on this app is staying for, like you said, basically self-preservation? Like, you know, Polka, Erica, you know, the women that we watch go through stuff like that on here. Hell, even Blaze's wife, she stayed, and she felt like Blaze was up to something. So, you saying you feel like everybody trying to preserve self?
Hold on. Let me say this. With Erica, I'm gonna start with her. I think Erica stayed because same presented something to her that she wanted, he could probably walk out the door tomorrow as long as a fraction of him is around, meaning her to be able to say, I got a man, I da 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 da. But I think Erica want to be a mama again. You know, some people be in love with being a mama. Like some of y'all can't wait till y'all kids get 18, and some of y'all are dreading when y'all kids get 18 because that's all you know is homemaking 101, right? You know how to build a home, make a home, keep a home, right? And you don't feel yourself when you don't have those responsibilities. So I feel they feel to be needed and da 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 da. I think I don't know Polka, and I think Polka wanted a bad boy. I think people sit on this app a long time and they wrap it around themselves that these people are up. Like if Polka had met him at the supermarket, she wouldn't have gave Cartel the time of day. But because he's accepted on the internet and okay on the internet and accepted by a crew of people on the internet, that then goes, well, he's not that bad. When in real life, what you gonna do with this? How you gonna build a life with this? Right? You named somebody else, AJ. Who else did she name? Blaze's wife. I've said 100 times. When you have a child with special needs, you may have them by a whole son of a bitch, but at least you know that son of a bitch won't hurt that child. Everybody else, you taking a chance. And mothers with children with special needs, that's 101. And you will take and put up with a lot of shit so that special needs child is not damaged. And there's that. So, yeah. I love Tony. I've loved and wanted Tony since right before my 18th birthday. I wouldn't even tell him I wasn't 18 because I knew he was going to say. So when I finally told him, he said, don't call my phone until you're 18. Thankfully, I only had a few days to wait. But I called him on my 18th birthday and showed him my license to prove it because he didn't believe me. But anyway, I wanted him. And as my sister said, that's what you knew who you was getting. You knew all the ladies wanted him. You knew and your ass got him. And you got to put up with all that comes with him. I have put up with that shit. But I used to put up with it because I loved him. When I was younger, I loved him. I put up with it now for he don't do anything now to my knowledge. I don't put nothing by him now. So if somebody show up on Saturday, that's on them. But nobody's called my goddamn phone. And I haven't gotten anything in almost a decade. But here's the thing. Now, what we've done, we live a totally different life. I have almost a $750,000 asset right here that he makes. He makes sure it runs. Any leak, any this, any that, he got it. He's gonna handle it. I also run companies where I'm always dealing with repairs, home problems, home this, home that. I have to call him and say, my client is going through this. You know what I'm saying? And he hops in and help or whatever the case may be. So we live lives that, that compensate for each other. Right? We do. We live those type of lives. So, I'll never tell someone to stay and I'll never tell someone to go. You got to do what's best for you. That's, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's going to call you a fool. And always remember, everybody plays the fool. Everybody plays the fool a time or two. It's on you to make sure while playing the fool, you're winning in some other way. My biological father used to he said, one thing I know about you, you're going to play to win. That's what you do. While you're his fool in a relationship, you making sure you're coming out on top. As I stated earlier, if Tony, and that used to bother me, I used to say, oh my God, I got this house and what'd happen if he leave me and da 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 da. And that drove me crazy. And to stop that from driving me crazy, guess what? I went down to the bank and gave them people every dime I owed them for this house. Did he like it? No, because he felt powerless. He felt, like, whoa, you took some, but I wanted to rest. I done been through the person who was the breadwinner and took care of me and all that, and everybody constantly telling me, oh, he could leave you, he could leave you, and I'm like, they're right. I got 3 babies if he leave me. I didn't want to go through that again. And let's be clear, a lot of times when you're over 40 years old, the things that you're willing to take and put up with in your 20s, you're not in your 40s. So that slims down your pickings right there. Right? So what's up, baby? I needed to take that power in my, like, say, hey, if he walk out, I ain't got to find another place to live. I ain't got to find another thing, you know what I'm saying, to drive. I've been through that. I ain't going through that no more. So ain't no female gonna be able to say, well, I'm gonna play her out her house because he finna come over with me. You just getting him in some nice ass clothes, by the way. Some nice ass clothes. But that's all you get. So, and I'm gonna be real with you. If you compare yourself to me and keep, well, when you gonna buy me a $30,000 this, and when you gonna buy me a Chanel, and when you gonna do this, it's gonna be a mess. If you compare yourself to me and keep, well, when you gonna buy me a $30,000 this, and when you gonna buy me a Chanel, and when you gonna do this, it's gonna be a mess. If you compare.
Okay, I got another question, Kiana. You gotta nod your head. First of all, stop drinking that fucking nasty ass blue water. That shit is, you're not supposed to be drinking it like that.
Y'all don't say that was Sonic giving it to you.
Did you hear or see Kappa's post where she said that you were a fool to think that she would ever be your friend when she was already friends with Mitra and Petty and whoever she said, people that don't like you? Do you feel like she was correct in that assertion that you were a fool to think that you guys were friends?
Let me know when I can.
So then, now looking back, that means that Kappa was a snake the whole time. On the back end, did she ever try to get personal and pretend as if y'all were friends?
Let me know when she's ready. She ready? She ready? Okay. All right. Kappa is a fool to think that I believe that she was my friend while being cool with Petty and Nitra. Kappa committed crimes for me. I didn't even give her dirt or tea. Dirt or tea. The worst thing that Kappa has in her inbox is me showing a screenshot of you, AJ, sitting in Nitra's box, and I called you a snake. That's the worst thing she could expose in all of our text messages. But I can show where she sent me Drop Queen's information, whoever the guy's CEO is. Those are crimes to do that, by the way. Those are crimes. This woman is a social worker, which means she has access to, y'all talking about me having access to databases because I'm a real estate agent. I don't. I have access to databases because I'm a real estate investor and developer, but real estate agent, no. But a social worker does have access to databases. So those are people she committed crimes because it's a crime in the state of Illinois for the things she did, and also against her job, looking up these people information to give it to me. So that dog ain't gonna hunt, because if you wasn't my friend, why the fuck would you commit crimes in your state to give me something? When all our text messages have me not giving her anything. Oh, she gave me Same's real name, Same's wife obituary, all those things were sent to me. So if I hate to see what she do for her friends then. Because if she do that for people she's snaking, that she has intentions to snake, her friends probably got her DNA. Her friends probably know what her children's social security numbers are. That's her way of saving face because she knows she fucked up. She has nothing. I used to ask Kappa when we first started talking on the phone, will you please stop recording me? And she was like, huh? I'm not recording. I said, I hear myself. I said, and also, do you realize I have a business phone. So I have something on my phone that will let me know I'm being recorded. So she started recording me from a second device. And I always knew that. Right? But she kept denying, like, I went, not, man, please, I went through that. But the minute I cussed Glock out, she laughed like a dog and said, Key, I'm sorry, I had to record that. That shit was funny. I had to record it. Girl, you record everything we ever said to each other. Everything. And that's why I would like for her to play everything. No, I won't. I don't like for her to play. It's a crime in her state, and it's gonna cause me emotional distress and intimidating me and harassing me. So I don't want her to play anything, any of our private conversation. I apologize. I shouldn't have said that. Any other questions? Because that's the only thing she can show in the text message. I mean,
Another question?
hell, I've called you way worse than a snake in your face. So anything else?
So can I go? Okay, I got another question. So she did commit a crime in Illinois. I just looked it up on my other phone. That is a crime. But I guess what I was trying to ask you was, did you feel like she did things that signified that y'all were friends? And you said no, but then you described things that you would only do for a friend who commits crimes for people that they don't like. But if you knew that you were being recorded, then how were you even comfortable with Kappa Keyonna? Because then that means you know she do snaky shit. If y'all cool, why is she recording you? To my knowledge, Keyonna, you only recorded me that time when you called the phone and said, hey, I'm recording this call, and it was about that case. You ain't never told me no other time where you recording me and not telling me? Like, who does that? That's not normal.
That is the only time. That is the only time. So my thing is this. If I get more out of something than you, and I know you a snake, why would I stop? Why would I stop? I ain't giving her nothing. She ain't, not once. I don't even keep enemies close like that. But my whole thing was, I knew it's one thing that I was waiting for her to tell me. We never got around for her to tell me. So that was the real premise behind why I kept her around. But she never got around to telling me. She did tell me that Petty husband went to California, though. She did do that. But it was some other stuff. Who is this?
I didn't mean to come up.
When?
I don't know when that man went to California, but she did tell me that. If he did, Ted Petty know it's true. If he didn't, Kiana is telling a bold-faced lie.
California? When did Petty even go to California? And why is Kappa talking to you about Petty? She dogged her friend to you?
I won't say she dogged her to me. I won't say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that. I would not do that to her. She'll do it to me, but I would not do that to her. She didn't dog her, but yeah. But no. Nope. But no. Nope.
I'm confused now. I'm very confused now. So what was the premise of you and Kappa even talking about Petty?
Well, a lot of the times, especially after what happened with Rizi, Petty would be live about us, and so of course I'd be like, she's recapping us again. You included this, and Kappa whole thing was, she's strategic. And she don't, what she call her, thousandaire, something like that, 100. I don't forget what she called Petty. It's in my text message. But basically, like, she ain't on my money level. So I'm not gonna address it right now. So that, majority of the time I can say it was because, I was definitely being addressed. So I'd be like, or she would let me know, Petty recapping you. Or she talking about you. All right. So she obsessed with me. I was definitely being addressed. So I'd be like, oh, she would let me know, Petty recapping you. Or she talking about you. All right. So she obsessed with me. I was definitely being addressed. So I'd be like, oh, she would let me know, Petty recapping you. Or she talking about you. All right. So she obsessed with me.
Why am I echoing? Kiana, get out of the live on your other phone. Fuck. Or turn the phone down. You trying to read the damn comment.
I don't have a phone in my hand. I don't have another phone. Turn
Oh, she said she ain't got no phone. Okay. These people say we should just co-host. I think we're doing just fine the way that we are. Now listen, I got another question. So of you and Kappa's situationship, there had to become a point where you were building a plan on Kappa, because I remember you saying on the panel that you and Kappa was friends. Kappa was like, I ain't got no friends. And you was like, we friends, ho. But you knew she was recording and you really didn't fuck with her. So what was your plan with Kappa?
I wanted her to admit something that I won't say it right here, but there was something that I believe Kappa did. We kind of had the conversation, but I didn't go all the way there. But there's something I believe Kappa did when I first came on this app. And I just wanted her to, to get around to admitting to it, and we have a grown woman conversation about it. We've danced around the topic. We've danced around the subject, but I never straight up and down asked her, did she do it? And she did never straight up and down tell me she did. But it was just a lot of the ways of how hurt she was with what happened to me last year. Supposedly hurt. So I wondered, like, when is she gonna finish the sentence and say, damn, I didn't know, blah, blah, blah. That was always, and I'm this way. And I tell people who have tried to curse me, people who have tried to cause me to lose a job, whatever, once you be for real and mean it and ask me like, hey, I fucked up here, will you forgive me? I have no choice. I may say not today, let me process this, but I am eventually gonna forgive. I have to. I have no choice. So I was just waiting on that day. So I had no plans to harm her. I just wondered, would she ever be woman enough to say I did XYZ. So it was never any plans. No, I didn't have any plans for her. But I didn't believe that her being friends with me and Petty and Nitra would work out well. I didn't believe that. So there's that. So that's why, again, you think I was going to give her information? You think I was going to commit crimes like she did to fit in with me? No. So she can't say I've done anything. So there's that. Mm-hmm. Well, she can say it, but then she there's that. Mm-hmm.
Okay. You love to stick to that. You can't say I ain't done nothing. I want to come back around to that too. But let's stick to where we at right now with the Kappa part. Well, you and her pretty much had a thing. You know for a fact that Kappa on Saturday, tomorrow, in 24 hours, is about to unleash the dragon on you. you are sitting here saying that y'all had conversations about this particular topic. So you need to know she's going to bring it up. And she's going to now be able to put the story out on it first and put her own spin on it. So we're asking you to give us your rendition of it, because tomorrow it's going to be what Kappa said this and she lying and la-di-da. So would you like to at least the broad stroke of what Kappa did?
No, I mean,
Something towards you, something towards somebody else.
oh, it was towards
Was
me.
it another
It was towards
crime?
me.
Like,
It was
just
towards
think.
me.
Just,
It was towards me.
and
It
are
was
you
towards me.
saying you know she did it, but you trying to get proof she did it? Because you saying I wanted her to come be woman. That sounds like you know she did it.
I believe she did it, and then what has transpired earlier this week just solidified that she did it. So, yeah. So, yeah.
Oh, child, this is a lot, honey. You and Kappa falling out. This is a lot. I think at this point, right now, I'm gonna be honest. It seems like you got a little bit more reserve, like you trying not to do whatever going on. So I'm kind of worried, because that might mean Kappa really's gonna do something crazy, and we all kind of scared. Because with me, you drugged me for days, but you ain't really giving Kappa that work.
No. AJ, let me tell you something. If you are mutually, because that's what I normally do, right? Hence why I want to say so much. Legally, what she's planning to do is illegal in the state of Illinois, right? It's illegal to intimidate, to expose, to threaten to expose. Those things are illegal. Now, if I do what I would have done or whatever to other people, what's up, Blackberry? Then that's called mutual combat. You have no legal stance. So the legal stance that my husband and I have taken is to put her on notice with a cease and desist, contact the police department in her county and the DA's office, and also police report here in Georgia. We've done those things. If she proceeds, that's her. So we can do it. You know what I'm saying? People don't play fair. And that's the part I don't like, because it could be kept, me and her read each other down, expose each other. That would be great, especially for y'all. But we already know what's going to happen. She's going to read me down. Then when I do something, they're going to play police games. And you know I'm telling the truth. And you know I'm telling the truth. So let's go ahead and play the police games. Now, if she feels like she needs to go ahead and do it, go ahead and do it. But she was served yesterday. Because ain't nobody else finna switch up in the middle of the game with me ever again. I'm not letting nobody switch up in the middle of the game, because I know and everybody else know how everybody give it up on messy talk. Right? That's what we do over here. We cut each other down, we expose, we this, we that, but y'all ain't gonna keep playing these police games with me. Y'all ain't gonna keep doing what you want to do, and then as soon as I eat you down, or I will go to the cop. Ain't nobody got time for that. So carry on, because that's what they do every time. Every fucking time. It's like, oh, we're gonna play messy talk game. Oh no, we're not. We're gonna play real. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. Then now lawyers and jumpsuit. Nah, we're not doing that. So no. The eat down is the eat down when it needs to be eaten down. But we know what it is. And you know what it is. So there's that. And I'm not playing the messy talk game. Even if she were
Okay,
to say, even if she were to come out and say, I promise, Key, I will not get law enforcement involved. I promise, Key, I would not go to the courts. I promise, Key, I won't. I still wouldn't believe her. I still wouldn't believe her. Because that's what they do. And now when somebody start going to her, because she live in a very strict state, by the way. I don't see how she done got away with it this long. All that I'm announcing that she's going to expose and doing that is a fucking crime in Illinois, baby. A whole crime. That's a crime. Y'all done let her got away with it. And quite frankly, I'm not going to lie. If I didn't know her to be that get mad, go to the cop, play cop games, play courthouse games, I would play with her. I definitely would play along. Her to be that get mad, go to the cop, play cop games, play courthouse games, I would play with her. I definitely would play along. For her to be that get mad, go to the cop.
Okay. Kiana, I got so many questions now. You just opened up a whole nother bubble. I'm so confused. So my first thing is, if you don't think she got nothing and it's going to be a lie, why are you going to the police about it? My second question, I'm going to do both of them in the same round.
Because it's illegal whether she got something or not.
That everything she's been doing in her whole platform basically is a criminal act in her state. Why you ain't never told her that?
Because I found it out yesterday. Found it out yesterday. Tell him, Carly. Exactly. That's what I'm like. I'm not going to do this. Like, that's crazy work to me. That's crazy work to me. Tell him, Carly. Exactly. That's what I'm like. I'm not going to do this. Like, that's crazy work to me. That's crazy.
Okay, now what about the first question?
If I don't feel well, whether she have something or not, it's illegal. You don't supposed to threaten to expose, intimidate, all that.
What she's saying is not true. Then why are you trying to stop her from doing what we all always do? You drag, I drag, we drag, they drag together. So why are you trying to stop her from doing that? And you said you found out yesterday. So then you just said you served her yesterday. So you served her on the same day you found out?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. They don't play fair. Exactly. They don't. AJ, I've not seen her go to the police. But there are some over here, it's par for the course with them. Right? And they're just not gonna do that. If me and Diamond got into it right now, I haven't seen Diamond head to the police department. I haven't seen her go to the court. I've seen her say some sucker shit, but she wanted people to give her sympathy. But I haven't